You can have the other seat, no problem. So, is Rafi here? Can I have one more mic, please? There's two more. Rafi is there, and we have. ഇല്ല 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 റാഫിയും പിന്നെ ഫാസിലും അത് കുറച്ച് അപ്പുറം വെച്ചു രണ്ടാൾ ഒരുമിച്ച് ഓണാക്കുന്നത് നെക്സ്റ്റ് ആൾട്ടർനേറ്റീവ്സ് നമ്മൾ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ആൻസർ ഇവിടെ പ്രസ് ചെയ്യണ്ട check. Hello, it's okay. Hello, hello. It's okay. So we have one more of our panelists, Mr. Fasil is also here. Good afternoon, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you all for coming. And yes, we should have started earlier, but as usual, we know how we reach on time to class. We have followed that same behavior that we all have. But anyways, this is a very fun moment and a fun gathering, and the crowd is someone which we all know of. So it's great to have you guys here. And before we start, I would like to thank the PACE management. We have here with us PA Zubair Ibrahim, the Executive Director. Please give him a warm round of applause. We thank the management for creating this opportunity and this arranging such a venue so that all of us meet after maybe summer meeting after a couple of decades and 25 years of association that we all are having. Some may be young, but I know for sure that there are people who are having 20 years of association. So without much ado, let's start with the first panel discussion. What we have now is a campus to company, real journeys, real stories. And we have our alumni members here. And the session would be a short one since we are already delayed. It's going to be a 45-minute session. We will start with a quick 90-second intro of you all. You can introduce yourself, which batch, what's your workforce of your company, or which countries are you based, the company is based at, or what is it that basically you all do, and what is it that which is keeping you going. So that'll be a quick 90 seconds, and then after that we'll start with 3 or 4 questions. We will pass around the questions. If any one of you have a difference of opinion, you can politely cut in and then give in your input. And then we will have the Q&A session open to audience. And towards the end of this session, I would like to keep 10 minutes to this 10 to 15 minutes. Let's discuss about what's the purpose of this alumni. Since this is our audience, it's not an outside audience, and we are all connected by the thread or this fabric or this element of college, the Pace College, which we are all connected. We will discuss on it. We will take inputs. We may need not action on what we discuss, but let's dream. Let's dream together. Let's achieve something. So, guys, we're going to start. And I would like to introduce first, we have here Muhaz Muhammad. He's the managing director for Mizog Logistics. Mike to you, Muhaz.
Yeah, my name is Muhas. Uh, I'm doing logistics business, and we have networks in 170 plus countries.
Just
And
sorry,
uh,
Mohas. We have Rafi. He is the director and CBO for Rack Business Center. I'll just like to give a quick one line about him. We were all connected now recently due to December. We had this, we did the inter college or the engineering premier league where there's a group of 32 colleges, engineering colleges here in the UAE. So we conducted that event in December. That's how many of us have reconnected, and we were able to form some kind of committee, and for 2 months every Friday his office was our home, and it was we were using his sofa, his pool table, his water, his washroom, and he was graciously kind, and we were 50 of us, 40 to 50 of us every week, every Friday. And thank you, Rafi, for that. Moaz, I'm sorry I interrupted you. You can
sorry,
continue.
it's okay, it's okay. So I'm 2004 batch BBM, not engineering, and start doing logistics business. Over 170 countries presence we have. On office in UAE and Saudi Arabia. That's
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to see smiling faces here. I am from the first batch, 2000 batch, IT. I'm the founder and CTO of Fresh Now. We are refreshing everyone in Dubai and the United Arab Emirates with fresh orange juices, which cannot compete with any other orange juice. And I would like you all to try my orange juices, which is right on the corner, and give an honest feedback how exactly it is and see how it is. I'm very happy and thankful for all the people here. Thank you for the pace management and giving us an opportunity to elaborate and explain our experiences here so that the younger generations can have a great impact. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. My friends are sitting right in the front, so it's a little bit
Nice,
difficult for
nice.
me to concentrate. But yo, so I'm Safinaz Ahmed. I am from the 2000 batch, Samir's batch, and he makes us sound very old, but no, younger generation and all not happening. I own a small restaurant in Dera called Kapalicious. That's my pavement away to entrepreneurship. I'm a mom to two beautiful kids. My son is already 22, 23. So, yeah. And my daughter is 16. So, besides being a mom, I also work an 8 to 5 job. And my entrepreneurship starts after 5 p.m. So, passion for cooking pushed me to start the restaurant. All of you, please come, have my food, taste it, and let me know how you feel. Welcome, everyone.
So we will have Safinaz's food, and we will wash it down with Samir's juice. Yes. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salam.
My name is Fasil. I'm in 2001 batch, second batch after Samir. Uh, I'm the co-founder of an interior design company. The company name is Lloyd Design Fit Outs. We are actually an interior design and build company because we design the space and we execute the space. So if you have any requirement to do an interior, please contact me. I'll give you a better discount. As Samir was selling his product, I should also sell, right? So my office is located. We are Dubai-based company. Office is located in Sheikh Zayed Road, Gold and Diamond Park. My workforce is 60 plus, and we are concentrating in Dubai. But inshallah, we are gradually planning to expand our business to Saudi, maybe to other country. For the time being, we are concentrating in Dubai. Alhamdulillah, we are doing good, and I thank the organizing committee for arranging this, get together. I'm seeing many faces after a long time. Like, I've seen faces after 20 years, 25 years, but they still seem the same. Thank you very much.
Hi, Assalamu alaikum. Mohammed Rafi here. 08 telecommunication batch. First of all, thank you so much for having me, and it's an absolute pleasure to be here in this wonderful event. So, yeah, I'm the director of RAG Holdings. We are into end-to-end services for businesses in Dubai, Qatar, and Singapore, and we are the only business center certified by Hamdan Innovation Incubation Center. And we are fortunate to have our chairman, late Dr. Ibrahim Haji, for our first business conclave, and in fact, he launched one of our ventures, and we have a client base of more than 5,000, including our base alumni. And we have three locations in Dubai: RAG Global Business Hub in Kisses, and RAG Business Q in Sheikh Zayed Road, and the recently launched RAG Tower in Barsha, which is the tallest business center in Dubai. And we have two branches in Qatar as well, and we are in the top five consulting firm recognized by the Qatar government, and we got a presence in Singapore as well. So we came into the market 12 years back by solving three pains in the market. Number one, and I mean, majority of business centers were focused on generating revenue out of each square feet. So the client, they feel suffocated. They converted every nook and corner to office spaces. So with RAG, we have allocated more than 100,000 of our premises for common areas like meeting rooms, recreational zones, lounges, breakout rooms, co-working spaces, training arenas. So basically, we give experience, not just a table and chair. Thank you.
Thank you to the entrepreneurs. I would just like to say, Zubair sir, if you're any time planning to open a restaurant, you have everybody here. He'll give you the space. The logistics will be done by him. The interiors will be completely done by Fasil. Food will be entirely taken care by Mr. Finas. And don't worry about the juices. That our own very own Samir will do that. So there you have your alumni doing this for you. So let's get into the questions. Okay. So basically, journey. This is your journey from campus to company, where you have built and scaled a company. So I will ask my first question to Samir. That when you look back at your final year on campus, what was the one belief or assumption you had about the real world that turned out to be completely wrong?
I thought the real world was very easy. So getting a job, I thought it was very easy. And when I came to Dubai in 2005, unfortunately, I did not get any job. That's when I thought I will put my ideas and concept into doing something what I like and I love. That's when we started business in 2005. And back in 2016, we started Fresh Now. And right now, we are the single largest smart orange juice vending machines in UAE with 140 machines across the globe.
Please give a big round of applause for this. You know, it's a proud moment for us.
So 2026 is a very good year for us to start. We started with multi-juice with orange beetroot mix, which has a lot of health benefits. Plus, we are launching Apple machines. So it's not just orange juice machines from Fresh Now. It's going to be Apple plus multi-juice with orange carrot, orange beetroot. That's it.
Do any one of you want to add on something to that? What he has said, as when you look back at your final year on campus, what was the one assumption about the real world that turned out to be completely wrong for you? Let it be insightful. We have got some freshers here, and even if we are not freshers, we will take the wisdom.
So I always thought marks were very important, like all of us, right? While we were studying, that's the one thing that if I could look back and tell my old self, marks വലിയ പ്രശ്നമൊന്നുമില്ല. it's it's a lot of your hard work, a lot of your good. I mean, you need really people to pray for you because you need to be lucky. So the path is paved. You're walking through that path, but when you're walking, make sure you put in the right kind of effort because hard work is important. So I tell my kids this. ഒരു line വരക്കാൻ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ make sure it is the best drawn line in the entire room. That's the only way you'll stand out.
Nice, thank you. Fazil, what was the first real decision after college that changed the direction of your career? Joining a job, quitting one, starting up, or failing at something? I think then we should continue with
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
failures. Maybe that'll give us more inputs.
Actually, I have done 4 years of engineering in IT. You know, right? Because after completing only, I came to know that this is not my expertise. Seriously, I spent all 4 years studying. You won't believe I don't even have single back paper. I've done. I'm completed. And after that, I went for a few interviews and they were asking multiple questions. I don't even understand what's that. Seriously. Then I thought, it is not the right time for me to find a job. Let me go for a master's. I went outside. I have identified another field, have taken master's and came back. And I got a decent job in Dubai. And I worked there for 10 years. Wow. Same decently paid and you can say very, very reputed company. After taking 10 long years, identified that, again, it's a time for me to move out. I have to do something better because I was very comfortable. So then some thought came and, somehow I started my company. Now I'm identifying what I'm doing is what I like. I enjoy going office and like every minute I spend in office, I enjoy it. And I enjoy listening from my client that you have done exceptionally good job and I really um, have a pleasure on me. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Rafi, at what point did you realize that being a good engineer is not enough to build a successful company?
Uh, I think you're asking about the skills, I believe, right?
Yes, skills, yes.
So I think
You can even add on to any of the questions we had earlier. You
I
can
understood.
give
So
any
I
of your
would
inputs.
say
Yeah.
it will be people skill in that being a good listener. So a good listener will always reap three benefits out of any conversation. Number one, he'll grab more knowledge out of the room. And second, he'll be the one who will be controlling the entire conversation. Or in case, let's say if in your case, you are the one who is asking questions, right? So who are the one who's controlling the entire conversation? So even though I feel like I'm the one who's talking more, but who are the one who is controlling the conversation. And last not but the least, if we listen to someone, it is easy to influence or persuade that person. Okay, this one applies for personal life and professional life. And I used to tell to my team, whenever a client come, just listen to them, understand, I mean, their problems, and come up with a solution. Don't push your product initially. So be a good listener. Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. We have heard about hard work and we have got about patience and good listening skills that we need to have. Let's have Mohaz add on to.
Basically, I'm not an engineer.
That's very good. Nice to hear. No
Yeah.
problem.
Uh,
That's good for
no,
you.
yeah, yeah. What I can say, it's like business. The business is an intellectual game, and what the normal workers or the employee, what they are giving, like they giving their time for money, and what business people they're doing, they're buying time with money. That is the different actually. And what I can say, it's like the engineer, yeah, the business. It's like we need to study a lot. Uh, yeah,
Yeah, study a
yeah,
lot and put in some
yeah. What
effort.
I'm getting from college, it's
Right.
like knowledge. What we gain from in college, it's knowledge,
So
and
did
what
the
we getting,
sorry, so did
yeah,
the knowledge in college help you where you are today?
the college. Basically what we getting, it's a foundation,
Okay.
and in the business, it's a real world where we learning with accidents, where we learning mistakes.
So
Yeah,
I'd like to ask all of you, when did you actually think that, the what you've learned in, because I know we all after we finished college, that's in my case, I didn't value that it was important. But at what point did you really think that, it added value? And like at later point in your life, I'm sure you would have realized that, it may not be the studies, it can be the environment, or or the friend circle, or the area. Something would have it would have given you something. That 4 years or 3 years that you spent in college, it would have definitely given you some values. When did you realize that, yes, it was good that I did my studies?
Both it's important. The like what I can say is like wisdom and knowledge. What we gain from the college, it's knowledge. What we learn from the real world, it's like wisdom. Right. So wisdom means jnanam and arivu, and knowledge means what we're learning. That's the main difference what I can see, because the decision which I take to move from employee to employer, it's very challenging decision, because for employee it's like straight line, right? There is getting comfortable place, fixed income, but in the job, in the business, it's unpredictable.
I
That's the
think
difference I can
Samir
see.
is itching to add something
No,
to this. No, no, no.
no, no.
He's going to
Uh,
let,
I would
let,
like to.
let that idea be not lost. Come on,
Yeah,
spill it out
yeah,
faster.
yeah. Engineering builds a great product. There's no doubt about it. Whether we are all here engineers, definitely that knowledge is definitely being used. Whether you do not do anything in engineering, that 4 years is never a waste. It's definitely engineers build great products. But for business, great product is not just enough. You should have a proper execution, strategy, and marketing, sales, and operations. That builds the product. That builds the business. So a great product with great strategy, marketing, sales, and operation is complete. So definitely, I never thought that I have wasted my time in 4 years in engineering, because every skill you learn, analytical, logical, or whatever skill you learn in the 4 years of engineering, is definitely being used knowingly or unknowingly. Not what you have learned, not just not what you have learned in the text.
Exactly. Yes.
People are comparing what they have learned in the text to they have used or not, like
Yeah.
mathematics or whatever. But the skills are definitely being used, and that skills will definitely make you a great person, great business.
But my question is, but that realization, did it happen after 4 years, or did it come maybe a decade after?
Not after 4 years, for sure. The realization will take time.
So that is
Will take
what
time.
that is a message I think we should give the freshers here, that don't discount the 4 years that you have spent there. Because
Absolutely.
let them, if that has become a bridge for you, let that bridge be not there for them. We need to tell them that 4 years you have done it. There's something in you. So don't be disheartened or dissatisfied with with what you have done. Definitely, it's going to help them. So that's what I'm trying to get it out from.
What I want to tell here is, see, fear of failure. People always fear failure. So fear of failure definitely kills success. So you think that you've studied 4 years and you failed or whatever. Doesn't matter that you have a degree. Just matters that you've gone to college, studied something, you've earned some knowledge. You have to listen to people who talks wisdom. When you have enough information from the 4 years, what have you have learned? Definitely, people would say that I've wasted my 4 years in engineering. I've wasted studying there. I don't believe it, because that is definitely being used in the long run, and that will make you a successful person.
Great, thank you.
Thank you very much.
I want to add something to it.
Yeah.
See, back in college, I thought our identity is like how much money we possess, the title we own. Then our chairman, late Dr. P. Ibrahimaji, he visited, I think, our final year, and we had a session with him in the masjid. So I was expecting something, he'll be telling something about the studies or something, but he shook us up by saying, if we fail in exams, we may get a second chance. But if we fail in Akhira, we don't get a second chance for that. It totally changed. It was eye opener for me. And I was fortunate enough to tell this right in front of him during one of our event, Alhamdulillah. And so that's my take in nutshell for this entire 4 year. I mean, our true identity is not how much money we possess or the fancy title we hold. This will go away. Okay, so who you truly are. So work on something which will be with you uh, for a long run, like skills, values. So your identity matters. Um, work on something like values or skills. Yeah.
Great. Thank you, Rafi. So I like to end this. Just you all could, if you could give one message to your younger self sitting here, what would that be? I think Fazil can start. And again, Remy sir, we already started, but you can enjoy. You can say thank you.
Ramesh sir,
Sarfraz sir,
can we
welcome.
continue? Okay. I'll just give you a brief about my journey for you to understand. Maybe like I'm sure many of you guys having a plan to start a business because UAE is the right place for us to start business. It's a very potential place. So what I'm saying is whenever you start doing something, you have to identify what you like to do. It have to come from your heart. This is what my expertise. This is where I will excel. So I'll just tell you, I was working in a company for 10 years and I actually really wanted to come out. So what I have done is because I was decently paid, very good designation, no one was supporting me to come out of that. And I really wanted to come out. So what I have done is actually I had a discussion with my wife, say, I want to come out, man. Like, it has been 10 years. I'm bored. I don't have anything else. This is a typical work I'm doing every day. I have taken a paper. I written on that paper that I will be leaving from this office or from this job on this date. And I stick on my bedroom wall. Means like on the door, on the back. So every day, knowingly or unknowingly, I'm seeing that. And time started moving, and every day I started discussing on that. I need to get out of this office. Like, March 31st is the time I have to get out. What should I do? So what I planned is like, I was having a from that office, I was having a annual leave coming from March 1st to March 31st. So I have taken that annual leave. I didn't go back home. So I started experiencing trial run, you can say, like trying my own things, and like I made sure this is what I can do. I made myself sure, I made a confidence, and I have given the resignation, and everyone was asking, why are you doing that? I'm sure I have gone through a very tough journey. In the initial stage was I was having a lot of problems, a lot of challenges, like, but my wife was supporting me a lot. And alhamdulillah, at this point, like I'm leading a team of 60 plus team,
Oh,
and
nice.
where there are British people are there are different nationality people are there, like I am leading that, but it is not my privilege. But whenever you're taking a risk, you have to take a risk at some point of time, otherwise you will not reach. And I have seen like multiple discussion with many of the team, like I need to start, I need to start, I need to start. But you have to keep in mind, you have to start at some point.
So
Without starting, you cannot reach anywhere. You have to start, take a risk, but I would say a calculated risk. And you start, you identify the risk. Whenever the risk comes, like you will find a way to sort it out. Otherwise you can't move it. So
good.
you take the risk, move on, you will see more challenges. But what you can see is gradually on the go you will be improving, your skills will be improving, and you will reach day by day, like see more challenges, new people you will try to meet, like different set of people, different with different skills. So that is why you are giving an exposure to us. So my I'm not saying advice, I'm not here to give an advice. So my experience, what I'm saying is, if you have an intention to start at anything, one is you have to start. No one will come and tell you start. You have to take a call, I have to start it. And second is you have to be ready to take a risk. There will be ups and downs. You face it with very confidence. Whenever you face it confidence, everything will be overcome for sure. This is my experience.
That's
And
good to hear. Thank
exactly.
you.
So like I would recommend, because UAE is such a potential place, and like I'm sure there are two type of people. There are people who love to work 5 to 8 or 5 to 6. I'm not saying like, they may be enjoying that, but there are different sectors of people which they like to work maybe as a business entrepreneur. So like, they are having a fear in mind, what will happen? Move on. You will be successful. Take it from me. Once you are having a courage, you are having a passion. Second is you have to be consistent. I've seen people starting business with a lot of excitement, and they'll be doing a lot of things. But after 2, 3 months, 3, 4 months, we understand. Okay, it is not better.
Complacency.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you have to be consistent. I will say I've started my business 2018. Now 2026. My passion on this business was increasing day by day. Now I'm like, super excited. My office is starting at 8 o'clock to 6 o'clock. I'm in the office 7:45. No one can come late.
Yeah.
Because I'll be sitting and seeing like, so this is my passion. Is no one is pushing me to go there.
Good.
I'm going and sitting and
So
enjoying.
I think the youngsters have got enough, so we've got the
Exactly.
message. Take risks and start
Ex-
early
and consistent.
and consistency.
Exactly.
Okay, now Samir or Muhas, you want to add on to? No, there are, yeah. That's what I said in my when I said earlier. We shouldn't mind if youngsters. It's a good advice for us also. We are getting messages from entrepreneurs. We value you. We will take your words in spirit, and it may help somebody in this room for definitely. And anyways, we are streamed live. I'm sure many of the people will be watching us. So Muhas, what would be your message?
What I can
Let's
say,
make it short. Just send one message.
it's not an easy
It's
task.
it's not easy, yes, but that's what I want you to sum it up.
It's not an easy task, but
See, like he said, I get it. Start taking risks early.
yeah, don't go what he said, like the motivation it's not good for the business. Business should be like a predictable business. Yeah.
Guys, can we have the networking continued till late?
And
Let's have some silence in the room. Thank you.
yeah, what I can say, it's like don't be go with the motivation. So whoever it's going, the business itself, it's a risk. And always look for better, it's better.
Always
Yeah,
look for better.
better.
Okay?
Yeah, bigger, it's not a better. That's what I can say.
So we take risks and we look for better.
Better,
Samir,
we look for better, and don't go for fast expansion. The expansion, itself, it's coming. Whatever we have, like the people, it's like fancy saying that I have 100 plus people, or I have a 200 plus people. We just utilize whoever.
guys, please. I would really appreciate, we'll wind this up in another 10 minutes. If this discussion is for you, for us, thank you.
In the business, it's all what everybody it's seeing, like the what I say, it's expansion. Is people have always like looking for smarter things, or what is that excitements. So I need to have like two branches, three branches. What I say in beginning, 170 plus countries
Yeah.
networks. It's all the expansion. It's always like eats money. So whatever we have the like expertise, utilize as much we have, and optimize the resources. This all what's we required in the business. What my I have an experience. I started my business back 2020. I opened multiple branches in different locations. Yeah, I spend too much money. Later I realize
It doesn't work.
it doesn't work.
Okay.
So wherever we are, dig the same place. Yeah, yeah. Wherever we have, dig it. How much we can go in deeper, go deeper, go deeper. Like yeah. That's what real business.
I think the message is reconnecting with Sapina's.
No, 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 no. I'm not saying.
No, no, she's
No, no,
frustrated. Maybe, she's
no.
just reminiscing it.
No, everybody it's fancy,
Yeah.
the fancy, like I like I need like I'm not telling you, I need like Italian lady in my office. uh,
But
I
we
need
need
like
British. We need British under us. I'm sorry.
yeah, I need fancy offices.
Just to correct you on that point,
Harry would
Why
be
why
the
I
most
insist?
happiest one.
No,
I remember
no.
one joke which Harry always says. He tipped somebody in UK, and it was the most happiest day or something which he always remembers, and he jokes about. Huh? Tick the bucket list, yeah. Parnoli.
No, no, no. I should correct you on that point.
Yeah,
Like, we have to identify which sector are you in.
right.
Like, you have to send certain nationalities to get certain businesses, right?
Yeah,
It is not about like, you can send a Keralite
yeah,
to an Italian to get a business.
right.
So you have to identify your type of business. You have to then only you can grow. Otherwise, you will live it in a
Ultimate,
circle.
all
No, no,
business
You
are
cannot
same.
explore.
yeah.
Exactly.
I think
No, no, I want to say ultimately all business are same and we are working for money. That's ultimate goal. Otherwise, like we can go for the charitable trust or something else.
I'm sorry, I don't agree to that. I would say that if a person has the knowledge, the experience, the caliber, the capability, you can go and meet
exactly.
any nationality. This would be slightly racist if we say that, so I'm discounting that. But no, I don't think race or
Maybe would it
nationality.
differ with
I should add one
some
more point.
segments of
I should
businesses
add one
or
more point.
right?
I'm so sorry.
No,
I
no,
should
no,
add like,
please.
you know, I'm a Keralite. I'm proud and like, I know my capabilities and like, but hiring is not an easy process,
Right.
right?
Agreed.
I don't want like, to say we are like, low or they are high, but we have to, it is very tough for us to get that caliber of people and to get, because no, we don't have time to like, mold people. We don't have time because it's a fast growing business. You have to hire, you may have to pay 10,000 extra, get the right people, get the business, maybe 10 million, 15 million, get it done, finish it off, rather than you take. But
So it is the means. So as you said, it's all about money. There's a different means of achieving that target.
What I can say, it's like he said the word for hiring.
Yeah.
Uh, as a business owner, what I want to say, it's like hire slow, fire fast.
Okay.
That strategy we need to build.
No, I think she's Sabrina is
I'm sorry, you said hire slow, fire
fire
fast.
Fire
fast. And
fast.
and
Okay,
why?
as in, okay, hire meaning you hire the right caliber, but if someone's not working for you, you fire
Fire
faster.
fast. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I want to say.
Okay.
that's the standard term. Hire slow, fire
Fire
fast.
fast.
No, this
Okay.
is this is all great, and you guys are all such experienced entrepreneurs. For me, I am an 8 to 5 person who works from 8 to 5 in a government job, and then I come back and 6 to 1 a.m. is where I do my entrepreneurship, right? So I've sailed in both the boats.
Okay.
I'd say from the first boat to the second boat, first one, you're trying to be creative at work. The second one, you're trying to be creative on how to roll the money that you're getting into different instances at different times. You get money from there, you put somewhere else, right? So creativity is required in both the fields. But for everyone who has just passed out,
Right.
take your time, figure out your passion. You might be passionate about cooking. I'm passionate about cooking. Doesn't discount the fact that I went ahead and did it, right?
Yeah.
I work in a field that is completely different from what I'm passionate about. Sometimes you cannot afford to leave that to start something else. MashaAllah, Alhamdulillah, there are a lot of people who have made it like that. If you cannot take the risk, start slow, find your passion, be committed, be true to what you want to do, and inshallah, if it's khair, it'll come to you.
Done. Inshallah. Thank you. Before we give Samir, do you want to add something before we ask for the Q&A?
Yeah.
We'll have Samir's note, and then we will start the Q&A. Sham, thank you.
First of all, I'm greatly honored to be sitting here in front of my great mentors, Dr. Sarfraz sir and Dr. Ramesh sir, who've been now founding pillars, have taught us everything in engineering, who started with engineering in 2000. I'm very happy to see you both here, as well as the pace management, Mr. Zubair. And I just want to say, yeah, what I would like to say here is you have to take risk early and try to fail fast. If you try to fail fast, then you can, you know, you most people, what they do is they take risk when they are in 40s or 50s. What I would say is you take your risk in 20s, so that if you fail faster, you learn from the failures, and failures based on failures is what builds you a successful person. What I've done is back in 2016 when I started my fresh orange juice machines, it was just a Google search which showed me that the sixth place, the top business to do in 2016, one of them was vending machines. For sure, my mindset, I don't have any knowledge about vending machines. I have zero knowledge about vending machines. But we took the risk. We spent 600,000 dirhams. We got 12 machines from Italy. We chose the best machines from Italy. And believe me or not, I have zero knowledge about the machines, and I was heading the technical department. And Italians have great machines, but they don't have, their after service is very poor. So as an Indian, with my expertise, what I've studied in engineering definitely has added value in finding out what exactly the machine is and to understand the machine. And today, I'm very proud to say that there are technologies which I proposed is being used by the Italian company. So you take the risk faster, you build your business, the failure, the number of times you fail, you become successful. And as I said, the one thing that no businessman does is something very unique. Like, for example, you should hire smarter people than you. Because if you want to hire not smarter people than you, then there's no use. You will not get what is intended for the business. So always hire smart people than you and get the business rolling. And in 2026, we are coming up with a solution which is developed in house in Fresh Now's office, where the research and development is being carried out, wherein no other people have done that in Dubai. For example, if you have my orange juices or my fresh juices will have a smart tray, will have a smart tray inside the supermarkets, wherein sitting in my office, I can track live the inventory that nobody else have done it at the moment. So based on the inventory stock, each and every purchase is managed remotely with the smart tray. So we are going to enter into 10,000 plus groceries in 2026 with our smart tray concept. Thank you.
Thank you, panelists. I think we will start with Q&A. Audience, if you have any questions for our wonderful panelists here, our wonderful alumni entrepreneurs, please shoot. Harry, Kiran, somebody, any question? Kiran, yes. Mike, come on. It's okay, it's fine. Mike is coming. And you can even tell whom you want the answer to be given by. Yeah.
Okay. Hello. Yeah, my question is for couple issues. What
Couple
is
issues.
the top selling beef curry in your restaurant?
കിരണ് പിന്നെ കാണാം ഞാൻ. So goes back to his point, right? And the top selling beef curry is something called pogajip beef that comes with the bone marrow. Again, one of my creations. I'm very passionate about food. So pande ellarkum, whoever knows me knows that I used to eat a lot and I was very heavy as well. So I enjoy food. I love food, okay? അപ്പൊ ഞാൻ രാത്രി ഉറങ്ങുമ്പോ പണ്ട് എന്താ തിന്നണ്ടെന്ന് ആലോചിക്കില്ലേ ഇപ്പൊ എന്താ ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്നതെന്ന് ആലോചിക്കില്ലേ സോ Pogacha beef with bone marrow, go try it out, guys.
Brilliant. I thought so. I have no questions for Samir. I know enough about orange juices now.
Okay. Some of our faculty or esteemed. Yes, Safwan.
My question to it is random. Anybody who is willing to volunteer this, like to ask, when was that moment you said, or the idea that like idea is everywhere. So there are a lot of idea for maybe you can say people who are here. A lot of ideas are there. So which you thought, this is the idea I should work on. When was that hit you like that, or I matter only effort and or hard work is mattering? So I would like to ask this question to Samir.
Yeah, as I said, it was a small Google search that allowed me to start my business fresh now in 2016. So I used to regularly visit trade shows, even though I used to visit World Trade Center for every shows like Jitex, Gulfood, and every other show. So I managed to find a bigger machine for orange juices, but it was not technically viable to. It is not a vending concept. It has to be inside a premises. So the market was very limited. So we researched about a machine which can be a vending machine, and then we worked on that, and we found out that the best vending machines are based in Italy and Spain. And then we had to travel to Italy and then find out which one is the best. And the reason we started the orange juice vending machine is nobody has ever tried it, and we took the risk. And always I say that try a business, start a business where it is tough for other people to enter. So we recently acquired an Abu Dhabi-based company where we took the machines from them. They've stopped business because they're not expertise in it. So we have the expertise. We built our parts. We build our boats. So we are far ahead when it comes to vending machines. So that's the idea, because snack and water everybody is doing. So we don't want to do what everybody is doing, because the market is very big and a lot of people are a lot of competition in that. But in fresh orange juice, we have only 2 3 competitors, and they only have 10 machines, wherein we have 140 machines.
Thank you, dear audience, and to all the panelists. I think we have had a very wonderful and entertaining, very insightful session. We deeply, yes. Oh, we have a question from our executive director, Mr. Zubair. Please.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I thoroughly enjoyed your conversation and your panel discussions, your different points of view. And two questions. Number one is, of course, from a college to college, academically, there's only that much difference that you may see. But what from the character of the college do you were you influenced most by, and what do you carry with you even today? And number two, a little bit about financial management, about how each of you built your capital, manage cash flows, and sustain and thrive.
Can I answer to that? I will answer his first question because he's asked a really valid question. What have you taken from the college, or what's the right takeaway? For me, in one word, it would be I think you have created a beautiful environment, a very beautiful coexisting environment with everything. So environment, I would say it's with the hostel, with the faculty, with the college, with the shops outside, where the college is located, with what infrastructure is there, what kind of culture is there, and what kind of students are coming into the college. That has, I don't know, indirectly created us all. What we are here today, there is a chunk, a good percentage of what is because of the environment that you have created there. Thank you. The financial part, I leave it to the ladies and gentlemen here. Yes.
They're like Safinas, you can say financial management. Like I told you, see, while starting a business, I think creativity in all fields, technical specialization, technically sound, passionate about the stream you're being in, all of that is very important. But for me personally, in the business side, what I felt is always the financial management side. It's very important to understand where we are financially, and like many of the folks here said, right? Taking risks, understanding if it's a calculated risk with financial aspects in mind. I'll give you an example. If you think your business, you're very passionate about something, you're running it for 2 years, 2.5 years, 3 years, you're not making break even, you're just passionate and you're just running because you're passionate, I think you need to stop, look back at the financials and see if it actually makes sense for you, right? Don't be emotional in business. Be very practical, be very pragmatic. When I go to sleep, you look at your numbers, you look at your books, you make sure that it's in place. How do you plan for your, and a lot of this comes from our corporate background as well. How does the annual operating system work? How do you plan for your financial annually, 6 months, 3 months? How do you look at your direct costs versus indirect costs? Make sure that doesn't go up. So for me, creativity is always in the financial element more than my business element.
Thank you. We have an online question, okay, from YouTube, one of our alumni. From an employer's perspective, what should a fresher focus on in their first 90 days of work to succeed? I think one can answer, so, and we need to quickly wind this up. I'll repeat again. From an employee's perspective, what should a fresher focus on in their first 90 days, first 3 months of work to succeed, or put a mark? It's dedication and consistency from Muhaz.
I think they should talk to their managers and try to learn and unlearn.
Learn and unlearn. I think that learn and unlearn, dedication.
Try to contribute wherever they are finding a gap
Okay.
and try to excel.
Meaningful contribution.
Exactly. And don't over contribute
Okay.
because that will backfire you.
Right.
Okay. Do what you are meant to.
Yeah.
And try to understand where is the gap
Okay.
and try to show them like I'm capable of this.
Learn, unlearn, contribute wisely, and be motivated. Yeah. Dedication and consistent.
See, as a fresher, and
Right.
this is a very important question, and I think the forum is right, and all my friends here sitting here will also agree.
Right.
As a fresher, one of the biggest things for all of us is we are not good enough.
Yeah.
We don't know enough.
Yeah.
We don't have enough
That's what I
knowledge.
was coming to. When you finish your college, when we what
Yeah,
did we do this
we
college?
don't
Yeah,
know
we don't
anything.
know.
Even when we
Yeah.
go for interviews, the questions,
So
and
I think
unfortunately,
we need to bridge that gap for the freshers to know that yes, you have done something. You're in the right spot. You will reach anywhere. You will reach to the stage definitely for sure. But
and that's
that
why
confidence coming in earlier on is something that maybe we as parents or we as alumni should
also
push.
mentoring very
Yes.
important, and I'm volunteering from all of our batchmates over
Right.
here. Whoever wants to set up time, online time with us, who wants to set up coffee meetings or whatever it is that you want with any of us, at least from the 2000 batch, I'm volunteering. All of them sitting in front, Samir here, Kiran, we'll all agree.
Okay.
Whoever wants to be mentored, please take that opportunity. Go sit with the right folks, Remy sir and our faculty. Sit with them, ask them, talk to them, get your mentoring time in so that you know how to perform, how to talk, how to sit in a meeting, how do you drink your coffee. All of that comes with confidence, and that confidence will come to you when you go and talk to people who's gone through that path. So
Thank
we are
you.
all volunteering in this
Done.
forum that we are here to help you guys for
Excellent.
that.
Thank you, panelists. And now, no more questions. We need to wind this up. We have another session as well. We are already delayed by an hour. But I would tell you that the best part of today is usually when you go for a panel discussion, you would have it for an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. But you have them the whole day till 10 o'clock. Please attack them and get your queries answered and we give you the whole day till the late evening. So that's the advantage we have here today. Thank you guys, it was wonderful, very insightful, very meaningful. Let's all stand and yeah, a big round of applause to them. uh, Mr. Zubair, could you please come to the dais, and Rami sir as well, Sarfraz sir, sir Abi, we have a memento to be presented to them. I think we can come in little front. Okay. Sir, come. Good. Ah, ah. Come front, yeah. One each, yeah, one each to all, yes. Ravi sir can give one, or madam can give one to Rohit. Yeah. Yes. Mr. Zubair, you can give it to Mohas. Yes. I think we can give to all and we'll have a group photo. Okay, that will be better. Rami sir, you can give it to, yeah, Samir. And ma'am, you can give it to Fazil. No, we'll have it together. Okay, we'll have one photo together. Please give it to Fazil. Yes. Surprise, sir, to Mr. Rafi. Yes. We'll have last one photo. We don't have time for that. Yeah. All the panelists have received their mementos. Yes. Yeah. In your hand. Yes. Let's have a group photo now. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you all. Hisham, Hisham, do we need a 5 minute break or we'll continue? Yeah. What? Okay. Audience, we'll have a 5 minute break, 5 minute, and then we will start with the next session. Okay. But we need you here. We are having a next success to pathways to success panel discussion. Okay. Please do not leave the stage. We have got juice from Fresh now. Please, yeah, refresh yourselves.
IT specialist Naziad from 08 batch. Naziad,
Meeting live also. Then leadership decision making lessons, different career pathways sources. No, I'm not doing it now. I get good. Let's call it. Level of knowledge. Yeah, yes. Yeah. No, and then we need some generic. Other, what is the thing? Okay, good afternoon once again. So we have the next panel discussion, Pathways to Success. I proudly and warmly invite, please give a big round of applause to our panelists. I will introduce them. We have Mr. Kiran Girija. He is the GM Strategy and Growth for Arada Development. We have Shahid Malayil, the CEO for Creative Design, Arabia for IT Co. We have Ms. Sona Shankar, Head of Revenue Management, Etihad Airways. We have Mr. Varun, Sales Director, Galaxec Distribution. So we can see the big round of applause exclusively for Varun being happening here. And we have Mr. Shihab, the co-founder and CCO for Novigo Solutions. Thank you. I would like to introduce myself first. I'm Shaheen. I'm from the 2003 batch. I'll be the moderator for this discussion. Guys, we are already late. This is being streamed live. We have audience less here, but we have a lot of people watching this discussion. I will give you first 90 seconds to each one of you. You can introduce yourself, which batch, what you're doing, and which countries are you operating in, or what countries do you lead. You can give a bit of intro, and we will straight then go to the questions. You can cut in, you can butt in, and you can add in your inputs, and then we'll have a Q&A for the audience, and then we will wind it up. Supposed to be a 1 hour session, but we'll try to wrap it up in 40 minutes, 45. So we'll start with Mr. Kiran.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kiran Girija. I am from the 2000 batch. Have been in the UAE for over a decade. Spent some time, most of my time in hospitality, in media, tech, and IT. And first of all, it's a great honor to be here in front of the panelists, the dignitaries from PA College, and everyone. It's lovely to see you here. And thanks a lot for organizing this. It's great effort. Could have been more people, but still great. But again, thank you for inviting me. I've been in hospitality for 15 years. So right now I'm handling strategy and growth for Arada, which is a real estate developer company, and I look after their hospitality vertical.
Sona.
Hi, good evening, everyone. So my name is Sona Shankar from the 2000 batch Information and Science. It's a very honorable and a great event to be part of this. So to introduce myself, I work for Etihad Airways, the national airline of UAE based in Abu Dhabi. I've been with Etihad for over 20 years now. So ever since I passed out, that was my first career. Once in aviation, you're always an aviation enthusiast. You cannot come out of it. So back with a background in IT, how did I end up in aviation? Because my husband was in the same field. So he pushed me to the aviation field. And what do I do exactly? I head the revenue management department. It's not finance, but if I explain it, probably you all will say that, oh, so that's you and your team. So whenever you guys make plan to travel, we decide how much we should charge you. The person who's sitting next to you should be charged this price.
Catch hold of now. You're not the right person.
So the pricing, inventory, whenever you decide to buy your front row seat, your back, your aisle, so all pricings are taken care by revenue management team. So we optimize every single seat that is occupied by the airline. So that's my area of expertise now. I live in Abu Dhabi with my family. My daughter is 18 years, so she's almost the age when I met my friends. So she's in university now. My son is in year 10, but we don't feel like it's been 20, 25 years. And nice to meet you all here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Shihab here. I'm from 2000 batch. I'm a 2000 B electronics batch from PA. And I'm into business from last 13 years. I started my company way back in 2012. This is my 14th year. So started in Mangalore. I started with other PA. We have four of us. He's Anif. He's going to be here in the evening. He's from the CS batch. So today we are present in about 6 countries and almost 800 employees with us. And I had the customer success for Novigo. And I'm happy to say that we have got acquired by this year by Blackstone portfolio company called R Systems. Today, put together, we are close to 6,000 people having an operation of office in almost 13 countries, serving customers from 40 different nationalities and 40 different countries. Happy to be here, and it's a great honor for me to be here. And happy to say that three of the panelists from the same batch. So happy to meet them and a lot of familiar faces. Thank you. Thank you.
Varun.
Hello. So, good afternoon, everybody. So, my name is Varun Jagdeep, and I am from the 02 batch. Of course, many of you know me because I've studied with multiple batches. So, I'm from the 02 batch, and I was in the biotechnology department. Now I am a co-founder of an IT distribution company called Galaxy Distribution. And when I say co-founders, I have two other friends of mine who are again from PACE, but usually they don't prefer coming to the limelight. So one is Mr. Mohammed Selin and another one is Mohammed Enshira. So we have been into IT distribution from the last 6 years, and we predominantly operate in UAE, and then we also have business in Qatar, Kuwait, and Oman as well. So, having said this, really an honor that I could at least have a position here
Thank you.
to speak, podium to speak.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you, Varun. Yes, Shahid.
Good evening and Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
My name is Shahid Malel. I'm from 01 CS batch. And I'm basically operating in Saudi. And the only reason I'm here is to just to say thank you to the PA management and the faculties.
Great.
Because without PA, I would have been not here and not the same person as what I am. And I have a company like we started in 11 years back under a Saudi's name. And 4 years back, I became an investor. I started my career after college in SAP consulting. Now we are a partner for SAP and we are doing ERP next and some AI automations. So I'm not in a position to speak here because Ramesh sir, Sarfraz sir, and Sharmala ma'am, these all people have taught me. And at times when you used to see them, you even don't allowed to sit. So I'm sorry to say that we are sitting here. And another one of the member I would like to acknowledge is our Ustad. Ustad has came to college in our second year, I believe. And I would like to share a small story of Ustad also here. Because he just passed out from I don't know what are the Islamic studies he has done. And he has gone through a very disciplined career. Once he was in the college, we know the last exam day what happens in the hostel. You remember, right? So me and one of my friend, Shamsir, who was the lecturer before, we went to Ustad and said, Ustad, it's better you don't stay in hostel for today. And he said, why? I said, it's okay because last day maybe kids are making some songs or something like that. But he had a plan like normally he sleeps at guest house and at times in the hostel. We thought he will go to the guest house. That's what we advise him, but he don't listen to us. What happened is that as normal, the crackers, everything went live in the night, the last day. Next day morning, Fajr, Ustad is missing. And it have been a big problem in the college. Ustad is, nobody know where is he and everything. At last, I heard like PA Banaji himself went to Ustad's house and got him back. So I would like to get the credit of that. We were able to make Ustad run away from PA college once in upon a time. Thank you.
That's a that's a very nice story what you have shared, and we thank the panelists. We've got good entrepreneurs, and they've created some success stories. They've all worked. They've started their careers, and some have are operating good big companies. And we have here some of them are in working in top companies, and they've done something right to be where they are now. So let's all hear from them and get some meaningful insight. It is similar to the last discussion which we had, but this is uh, slightly different because we are looking at during their working years, where before you have started or operated a company, in your interviews, how your career has graphed. So that's the essence that we are looking at this discussion. So we'll straight away start with the first question. Okay, this is for you, Kiran. You have been working in many companies since last 15 years. So, and I'm sure you would have been interviewing candidates also. So, when interviewing fresh graduates, what is the first quality that makes a candidate stand out, even before his CV, resume, or his technical skills? What is that you look for?
I mean, honestly, in my career, I haven't really interviewed many fresh graduates,
Okay.
but I've got the opportunity to work with a lot of interns and part of Emiratization in the UAE. A lot of new fresh graduates also come in. And I've had a very interesting career graph, right from passing out in college to what I did in my overall career. And I'm really proud that we have at least two people here in the panel who are from the travel and hospitality space. Sona is from aviation and I'm from hospitality. So it's great to see
Yeah.
a good majority here. What I've usually noticed from the freshers and what I really look for freshers is there a willingness to learn? Are they adaptable? Are they coachable? Right? That's all you need to know. One question that I would always ask them when I get these new freshers coming into the office is which area or which department do you want to go into?
Okay.
They might come to us, but
So
I really want to
great question.
understand
Yeah.
what do you want to do after your graduation. Maybe the person is coming from sociology. I had a person coming in from sociology, but was interested in one of our categories. So I had to ask them, what do you want to do in your line of work? What are you interested in? So I wanted to understand if that person is coachable, right? I think as a fresher, the only thing that you need is because you don't have that experience or you have maybe a degree or a grade on a technical skill set, but you have to kind of give yourself as a person that who's coachable, who has that willingness to learn and who really is passionate about something. That's all you need to show from a fresher perspective. But if you're really looking for a technical role, then of
Yeah.
course you need to be technically skilled in that specific domain. You need to know you need to know your technical
So
capabilities.
you mean to say that our freshers or fresh graduates should start with the learning mentality.
Yeah,
They
of
should have
course.
this learning mentality before they go in for an interview or for a job. Before
Yeah,
they start
absolutely.
their
Yeah,
career, that should be the first thing.
that
Maybe
should be
they
the
wouldn't
first.
have studied in college,
Yeah.
but they should start having the learning mentality right after
Yeah,
college.
absolutely. We only need to have that. Is my personal opinion and what I have seen over the past few years.
But I think Sona can add much into it because she'd be definitely interviewing a lot of candidates if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, though aviation is a very like a very specialized kind of field, but we do speak to a lot of freshers, graduates.
Right.
So, the one thing which I want to tell to everyone who's going to go for the interview for the first time, or be it your 10th time, be it your 15th time, whatever it is always be prepared. You should do some kind of a background study about the company that you're going to give the interview for. You should have that proactiveness to understand a bit more on who am I going to talk to, what is that company for, who are the landscape for similar landscape companies that are working for. So you just need to have some idea, because that shows your proactiveness to learn things, because then that gives the interview, okay, this person though may not be technically fit at this moment, I can definitely coach him because he has that curiosity, proactiveness to understand how things can move in the future. So that gives the confidence to hire that person. So whoever's preparing for any kind of sign of interview or preparing for a new project, always be ready to learn, be proactive, have that curiosity, carry that humbleness and humility that you are a fresher, you don't know things, you need to learn. So be always adaptable and listen and learn things as you go. So that's something which we definitely recommend and we look forward in all our candidates.
Nice. Thank you. Shiab, I've got a different question for you, and you can add on to what both of them had said also. In like when you started your career in the first year of work, you know how you had been. So, but now to the freshers, what would you say to them? What should be their top priority? Is it learning, performance, or visibility, or is there some 1960, 2020, and even 2010 is different? So, what's tell me about yourself for you now in 2026?
See, actually, when you ask, tell me about yourself, is we are evaluating normally what is the vision of the guy, like, or the girl who in front of you. So when person is not doesn't have a clarity, they don't have an answer for that.
Yeah.
They'll say where I'm passed out, and and for example, like if I come from the computer science background, I myself I had a plan before, like I will be going to coding. So that's very tough to decide on. So when you graduate, you want to get into a job. So you have to know where is your skill set. And there is a saying like when you give a try for something for 20 hours, you will know you are good at that or no. So just try something which you like for 20 hours. If you want to become an expert, you need 10,000 hours in our days. But now you need a chat GPT plus subscription actually. So basically, like it's not which area you are going to, like which is your passion, you need to find it out for yourself. And normally, one question I ask is that what is the toughest thing you have analyzed in your career or in the college days? So this gives you the level of the guy. So, and when you hire a guy, like you don't need somebody when if it's a fresher, you don't want him to the best technical guy in the world. You want a guy with the best attitude.
Yeah, yeah.
He need to be
I
adaptable with the
understand.
team.
I understand that. What I'm trying to ask here is like you're asking me, tell me about yourself. I'm a fresher. What is the answer that I should be prepared with? What are you looking at? What do you want from me in say in 5 lines or in a sentence? How do I impress you?
See, I would have to like have three
Because
parts of that.
already my CV is there in front of you all.
Like
You know what I've studied and what's my maybe skills. I do a stamp collecting or I like watching movies and all this is there. But then your question is tell me about yourself and I have this 30 seconds and I need to catch you. So and everybody is different. We all are different metal. So what should he or she be prepared with in telling the interviewer?
I have like three parts to that. Okay,
Okay.
the first part is that what you come from. Even though it is in CV, you have to just give a brief.
Right.
Second thing is that how you add value to this company. And the next part is where you are heading to. Like
So
is
that
it
is good. So we should know how I will add value to you.
yes.
That's what I should sell, right?
Basically, like when you are applying for a job, you are a salesman, you are selling yourself.
Correct.
So any company like company have, and when we were in college, Robosoft comes to interview, right?
Right. Yeah.
And we got selected for the first round. So we were very happy, like we got selected for the first round. We were posting in the hostel. Second round, we went there. I don't know any of the questions they asked me,
Okay.
because the first one was a written exam where we are
Yes.
practiced.
Yes.
Second was an interview question. Whenever you went to Udupi itself, you're gone. So we were not prepared.
Yeah.
So basically, like who comes from Kerala, like Malayalis mainly, the problem is that we are good at technical, but
Communication is
communication we know things, but we are afraid for something. I don't know why.
uh,
We are always like afraid. If I say
we are
something,
not articulate enough or
no, is it like whenever you're saying something, you're worried. Like it should be ease or was.
okay.
I had these issues before. Then I said, whatever it may be, I don't care. You have to communicate to the guy. That's it.
Do you want to add something
Yeah,
meaningful?
this is a very tricky question, and I think the question of your question is the most important question in the whole panel discussion.
Yeah.
Because this tell me about yourself question can and be the
It's a
most
make or
important
break.
question in that
Yes, it's a breaker.
interview.
It's a deal
Yes.
breaker.
So first of all, you don't really have 20 minutes to answer that question. You are
30
probably
seconds.
max to max 1 minute
Yeah.
to answer that question,
Yeah.
and the interviewer is not really looking for your life story.
That 1 minute can lead to another 20 minutes. That
Yes.
1 minute can lead to 5 minutes.
So I want to keep it short also, keep your tell me about yourself question, the answer to that very short to 1 minute. The interviewer is not looking for your life story. He or she doesn't want to know what's your dog's name
Yeah.
or your schooling or anything, right? Because like you said, the resume is there. He's already evaluated you. I think the interviewer, especially me, I'm just looking for how is that guy presenting himself? How
Yeah.
probably looking at your presentation skill, because if you clear that, then you can depend on that person. So like Shayal was saying, and I echo what Sona was also saying before. It's important to communicate and articulate
Yeah.
properly.
It's important that we start talking.
Yeah,
Being articulate. What's in your mind? It's very important, I think, to clearly
and this can
put
only
in
come,
words.
and
Yes.
this can only come with preparing yourself. The
Right.
more you prepare, and I've done this personally, during my interviews as well. If you're unprepared for that interview, you'll probably fail 90%.
Yeah.
If you know this answer of tell me about yourself, if you've prepared yourself 100 times and you can articulate it properly in 1 minute, you rock. you're selected, because interviewer doesn't really care about, he knows your technical skill set. You passed that session already. That's why you are in that interview, right? So maybe break it down, like he was saying, break it down to three things. What are you doing currently? What is your skill set? How can you add value to the company? That's all I need to know, nothing else.
Okay, great. To add to that, just to add to that, what I personally look at when I'm asking somebody, tell me about yourself. Okay, so for me, I'm asking a very basic question to an individual. Um, that is something that he has lived his whole life. Okay, I'm just asking about what you studied, or what your parents do, and what your hobbies or your ambitions are. This is a very basic thing that any individual should be knowing. And the reason why I ask you this question first, what I look is how good are you in your communication, and then how confident are you when you speak that. Because this is something that you know for yourself. I'm not asking you anything technical. I'm not asking you anything out of the box. Yeah, this is something that you know, and you should be confident about, at least about that. That will give a breakthrough. I mean, should I continue or not?
I think you got your ninth subject, Remy sir, the art of articulation. You need to add that in our seventh and eighth semester. Maybe probably it'll help our, the final year students when they go out of college. It's just a suggestion. Yeah.
Oh, there is a, as per the new VTUs, this one, English is a part of the first and second semester subjects.
Okay.
It's there.
First and second semester, it's okay. We are already coming from 10th or 11th, 12th. I think we need that push towards the end, probably.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You want to?
If I may add on,
Yes, I'll give you your 5 minutes,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
Definitely.
If I may add on this, like there's an interview psychology says any interviewer decides the candidate in first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, rest 30 to 45 minutes he just spends to validate whether his decision is right or wrong.
We need to reach that 35
Yeah.
minutes. But that 5 minutes, if I
First
don't
5
prove
minutes
you,
he is making his decision in his mind that this guy is selected or not. Rest 45 minutes just validates whether he is the right candidate or wrong candidate. So it's very important for you to do that first impression. So what, as an interviewer, what I look at is like, one, as he mentioned, that first, how confident are you? How you're able to sell yourself. Basically, you're selling yourself that what is your profile, clarity of thoughts. How clear are you in your thoughts? Very important, as others also mentioned, that how much value addition you can bring to the table. The last but not the least, how different are you from others? Because on a particular day, for the particular position, there will be multiple people who will be attending. How different are you from others? What you have done differently from others, where the interviewer feels that yes, he is a value to our company, he is an asset to our company.
so now you can.
No, I just want to add, like, for the freshers, it's a very important question that you should prepare well before going for any interview. Invest your time in getting that the 20 seconds or 30 seconds of answer, because that really sets the tone of the interview. If you said it right, then the interviewer will continue the interview with a space and that eagerness to continue for it. So this particular question where you said, tell me about yourself, because others have already confirmed what you need to talk and what all you should not be talking. But it's very, very important you prepare this question rightly. It should just, as I said, a basic thing on, don't go back to the history from your schools, your the different football team that you were in, your basketball team, I played that, I played this. No, don't go to the details, but you should bring that essence of that, how sporty you are, how that shows that you're a good team player. So you just need to carve that out and make the answer in such a way that that impression lasts forever. So preparing this question is so important before you go for any interviews.
Thank you. So my last question today would be something to. It's again with preparedness. So it's like, what is the biggest mind shift required when moving from campus life to a professional workplace? Because once you're into a professional workplace, I don't think you're given chances then, right? So you need that preparedness. But what is the biggest mind shift that is required? Sona, if you could.
Yeah, I think when you're in your campus, you're an individual.
Right.
You learn for yourself. You learn to get marks for yourself. You score for yourself. So the mindset from me should shift to we, because you're working for a company, you're working for a team.
Right.
So the mind shift from me to we is the most important thing as you look for a corporate job. So that's a big, big, big change for anybody, because I know my kids, like she's 18-year-old, because when I speak to her now, I tell her, it's a teamwork moving forward. So how can you contribute to that? This should be what you should be focusing on.
Rightly said. Kiran, you want to add something?
I agree. I think mindset shift definitely will happen. If you look at my career, I had a very interesting time where I was lost.
I love to read your career on LinkedIn.
Yes, go through my career
Yeah.
graph and you will see. I was at a point where it was a calling to me saying that no, bro, nobody is coming to save you. You know, you're on your own. So do whatever you can to make it happen. So that shift will definitely happen because in your campus life and when you're getting into your career, that shift is definitely going. You everybody will be lost. I was lost. I was lost for probably a longer time, but you know, I was literally lost. Right. So you will figure it out at some point of time, but the important thing is you realize that, you know, and then you realize that nobody's coming to save you. You have to do this on your own. Your individual performance in your college is not really relevant now. You have to, like Sona was saying, build a team culture, build a team mindset, and then go on with it. You know, that's the only way to deal with this. So that shift is definitely going to happen, and that's important that you realize it at that point of time.
Varun and Shahid, would you want to add something? Yeah.
See, I would like to share one point. One of the Saudi who worked for one of the big, well-known company as a VP, he asked me one day, like, what is the difference between Indians and Chinese? So I was wondering, like, I told him, like, we both are one of the largest population wise, so we compete each other. He told me with his experience, he said there is big difference. I have managed both teams. He said Indians are good at, as an individual, but Chinese are good as a team. Then he told me, like, if you see from China, there are lots of companies who are doing very well. In Indians, there are brilliant Indians who are running the Silicon Valley of like US and all this. Then he asked me why. Then I was also shocked, like, why? So I don't like from childhood we were trained in a way that I was like we were like siblings. I have a brother and two sisters, so I have to be the best. Mom and dad should like me the best. And when you go to the class, you should. I want to be the best, even though my mark doesn't say that. But normally, like competition level is that always we want to be the best. And if you join a company, also you want to be the shining star of the team.
Yeah.
So we're like we lack a bit of team play. It's good like we come as an individual shining stars, but the thing is that at times like in typical Malayalam, പാര കൂടുതലാണ്. Like to be like I don't know the right English word for that actually. So basically, we need to learn to be a part of the team. So team games, even if you see like in India, other than cricket, most of the team games we are really poor.
So I think, what I've understood from you all is, what message we can share to the freshers is that they should start to learn to being articulate, being prepared on one side, and gradually move on from I to we. Right? So I think, we start about the we comes in, then I think there would be a major mindset shift happening. Right, right. Okay, so we are a bit late, and I'll keep the Q&A session open now. Audience, any questions for our panelists here? Yeah, Safinas, it's your turn. It's your turn now. Yes, please. It's payback.
Question for Kiran. We are all against Kiran today. Come on.
Yeah, okay. I just want to know, is it a good time to buy a property here in Dubai? Huh? Or have I missed the bus? What do you think?
The good time was yesterday, you just lost it.
Yeah, Samir has a question.
I have a suggestion to the management of PA College. Maybe in the final year of engineering, maybe if they can conduct a session like what to say, what not to say on interviews, would be really helpful for the students. And they can, because since they are going first time to attend interviews, and this can really help them. And the second thing is, I want to ask the panelist, when you interview someone, they take their time and they come to you and they attend your interviews. Why don't you say no if they are not selected? Because they still keep waiting. So I really want to know, what is the mindset in that? Is there any option to say no to them, not at the right in front of their face, or maybe by an email? Because the person coming for the interview really keeps waiting for that job.
Yeah, it's a cultural change. I think this has happened across companies. It's actually the company's culture and how they want to drive that culture in that company. Some companies really make sure that they communicate properly. to the guys who's coming in saying, then sorry, unfortunately, your skill set is not a good match, and not disappoint them, but drive them to the right direction. Maybe you could do something else.
Maybe, see, what I think is if they were informed about their lack of whatever skills, it would really help them in the next interview. So I think I suggest this is crucial in interviews. It really, as you said, if some companies follow that, I really appreciate those companies because end of the day, they are taking time, pain, attending hundreds of interviews, and they really don't know where they lack. So once
Thank,
they know where they lack, they can work on to improve those.
thank you for that suggestion. Yeah, I usually don't do that. I mean, really take that as a point because we tell people that they are not selected, but then we don't give them the reason. Thank you for highlighting that.
Great.
We'll correct it.
Yeah,
And
I would like to.
sorry, can I just add? I think if most of the structures have changed, as Kiran said, and since you mentioned you're not doing it, I think it's important that we give that feedback. What you did well and what you didn't do well, and why I couldn't choose you for that position. Because sometimes they also like to have a second round of discussion to understand because what can they do to improve. So most of us say that we don't have time for the second round, but I have had personal experience where I had to meet few people and they are from UAE, and I got an option to speak to them and make them understand, and it's not just once, many times, where they can focus on, and that was a very positive outcome because they really understood what they need to focus because they're passionate about improving themselves. So we should definitely give them that feedback, be it positive or negative, because that gives them the opportunity to improve for the next round.
On a lighter note, for Etihad, they can afford that, but for a startup like me, I don't think that's the right time.
No, but that's how you build up from a startup. You end
Yes,
up
no,
with
I
that's
really
your
take that
that's your
point. I
path.
really take that point. Then probably after some time.
From what you all have said, but I've noticed now people have started giving the right email with why you are not selected. Let's asking also, and I think most of the companies now are giving the right answer very politely and in a very nice way. I think it's being communicated that due to this reason, you do not, as you said, you do not match the requirement. However, maybe sometimes, and some companies do even say we were looking at this. So and it's ended on a good note. This was not there 10 years before, but now with a lot of AI and everything, it's very easy to write a beautiful response and make the candidate feel that that he was welcomed.
Shane, I want to add a small point.
Yeah, please add.
See, normally there is three parts when you attend an interview. Either you don't get it. So mostly like if you're so bad, they'll tell you you're not selected. If you're so good, they'll tell you like you're selected. There is a criteria like where majority of us fall into,
Yeah.
where you are either selected nor rejected
Yeah,
because they were trying for something better.
that's his question,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
And once you get an email from this employer like you're not selected or something, you can reply back. One of my director, like he told me one time, is that when I was one guy got rejected in the meeting, so I spent some time with him to explain him out. So he said, "Why you want to waste your time on that?" So companies are like running after the money for the time. So here, like I also, one of my friend always says, "Don't do your business as charity and don't make charity your business also." So companies doesn't have time for that. If you get an email saying you are not selected, if you reach out back, most probably they'll reply you with the points.
Yeah.
The companies don't do it from their side.
Yeah.
Because I would like to, sorry for sharing a lot. In 2006, I applied for a job, and the one of the director met me, and he said, "You have to come tomorrow with the mark list
Okay.
of the college because I just 1 year pass out." So I asked him, "Do you want every semester or the consolidated one?" So he said, "Consolidated one." Next day I went and he took the consolidated one and said, "Where is the other semesters?" So I also like, and I can't show the anger to him. I told him, "I'll bring it if you have time." Then I went and I brought it within an hour and I waited 3 hours for him.
Right.
And he don't have time. So he was going, I waited all the day and I told him like, "See, it's not fair because you told me to bring it and I waited here. If you don't want to hire me, you would have told it on my face."
Right.
And I got hired on that job. So at times like when you speak up also it get things work out also.
So it's important that we speak, that we all speak. Be it at home, be it at work, be it at college. So that's some skill that needs to be further developed or do it. Yeah. Sorry. No, there's a way of asking that question, right? It's how you put across that question. You can even say, "Sir, I've been
Sir,
waiting for 3 hours." It's after you told me only I had gone and
Shay,
got you the.
Shay,
It's a way. It's not that I tell it.
Shay, the
Yeah,
same attitude I was not showing to him. And in
yeah. It was inside.
Malayalam we say, പിതാവിന്റെ തല like പിതാവിന്റെ ശിരസ് and വാപ്പാന്റെ തല, like in Malayalam language is different things.
Yeah,
It's the same thing, but when you present it in a better way, it sounds good.
yeah. That's a different.
For my next can
Yes, yes,
Right.
yes.
That's always welcome. We try to.
I have a question. How did you feel? How do you feel uh, the the AI generation? How are they lacking in knowledge, or whether their skills? Because the recent many years now, whether AI is a because now you can get all your codes on the fingertips, so they don't have the coding skills. Many things are there. It's a discussion on many occasions. I think Hanif was also a part of this panel discussion on this topic. How did you experience it in the interviews, the present upcoming technologies, how whether it has positively affected them or it has negatively?
No, I mean, I would say as a fresher, right? I mean, presence of mind. Your presence of mind has to be where the world is heading. For example, 3 or 5 years back, nobody would have heard a word called agents. I mean, it was in the theory or maybe in the R&D labs. Today, for most of the tech guys would understand that everywhere you see agents, any OEMs or any large software providers, they're talking about agents. So what I'm trying to say is like basically while while learning, there are a lot of tools have helped you. So you need to say where your sweet spots are. So today there are companies who have started coining the words like forward deployment engineer or AI prompt engineer. There are many like the way 90s or 2000s when the computer came, a lot of buzzword have came that okay, jobs are going to lose. So my take on AI would be jobs are not going to lose. The way it's going to be working, the way the job opportunities are going to come, the way the new world is going to be, it's going to be different. So you have to see where you're going to find that spot and be prepared for yourself. So while tools are helping you to learn, so try to see how you can leverage the tools and make it better. For example, there are LLM layers like the biggies of the world, OpenAI and other things. They have already built it. There are some places where there is a gap from an industry demand versus what is there in the market. So there are enough opportunities in that middle layer where freshers or a companies like us or a freshers when you're their job, I mean, they're trying to do something on their self or when they're trying to apply for a job, they can try to bridge that gap and try to get themselves prepared for this.
Nothing technical. I just wanted to answer Ramesh sir's question in simple words, whether it's good or bad. I think it's too late to actually define that because AI has not really started yet its deployment in full, right? So think it's definitely going to be good use if it comes to the hands of the good people, but in some form, it's just going to open up the whole stream of work. And I think it's going to definitely disrupt a lot of work, both in tech, creativity, marketing, or any space. But I think it's too early for us to say to see if it is really going to be in a good space or is going to go in a negative space.
Just one last point. I mean, sorry to take it off. See, in the past, inventions have happened to solve some customers' problem. Some customers' problems have come, be it ERP or be it anything, which has come in the past where customer has a problem where the companies have come and done something on innovation. The first time in the history where innovation is done first and then now innovation is trying to solve the problems. So that's a way we should look at it like how we can, using the innovation, how we can solve the problems.
See, I would like to add a small point to that. AI, in my opinion, is something like finding electricity and something like that. You can't be hide it from AI. Everything will change for AI. So whether it helps the freshers, I'm not sure. But if you are a guy like who have 2 or 3 years experience, now you are equal to a guy of 15 or 20 years experience with an AI powered. So it's not like you have to say no to AI. But AI is always like it's a vast thing. So you have to find the area first, then try to adapt the AI. For example, I know some architect like who are working as an architect. There is a AI called Midjourney. Midjourney is doing wonderful things. So if you're an architect with 1 or 2 years experience or fresher, if you know how to work on Midjourney, that will give you a big advantage in the interviews, because nobody will ask you for a 5 years experience in Midjourney because it's already like only 1 or 2 years in the market. So where you can cover the experience part is that having adopting the right thing for your area.
I have a question for Shihab. Shihab, yeah, my question to you is like, for example, right now we have so many engineering courses, right? Even for Remy sir, what would you suggest for a student to take? Is it computer science engineering or AI? So what I think is he should better go for computer science and he should grab all other courses.
No, no, it's okay. I think curriculum wise, I think what I have seen I mean, I go to colleges every year for the campus placement. At least I make it a point, if not for laterals, at least the fresh minds, I typically go for the interviews to understand how the fresh minds are thinking. But what I've seen during the interview is that most of the times it's only few subjects which is I mean, which is difference from AI to computer science. But we always know that academy versus industry, the gap is always there, which is trying on here. It's trying to get, I mean, as shortened as possible. So, anyways, when they come out, it doesn't matter what background they are in. I mean, computer science or AI, as long as they are trying to adopt what changes are in their field. So, both of them, I mean, today, I think wherever the recruitments or hirings are opening up, I have not seen any places where AI engineers are preferred over computer science or computer science engineers are preferred for AI. So, it's all about the mindset, how exactly you can adopt things.
Hello, my name is Shamna. I head the sales and pre-sales for a software solutions company in Oman, and we are majorly focusing on the government customers. Now, in our hiring space, we have started taking the candidates who has some AI experience in coding. If you heard of vibe coding, or people who can adapt the business process documentation properly and use the LLM to create the codes. We started removing the developers who are not able to adapt the AI, and started looking for the freshers who have some basic skills. So I think we already Oman is little backward compared to UAE. However, we have started adapting AI in many of the areas, health sectors, audit section. So the clients are coming with, I don't want to do any of these tasks. Let the AI do and suggest me. And there are some maturity assessment for government organizations happening. All the documents are studied by the AI tools, and then the employees start looking at what is the feedback. So I think AI is really important, and even for the beginners, the resumes need to be ATS friendly format, so that when the AI tools are now reviewing your CVs and figuring out which candidate to be shortlisted, out of maybe 100 resumes, maybe 20 will be selected for the second round. So it is really important your CVs are also readable by the AI tools.
It's a very valid point what she has brought in. I think college, I mean, I don't know how relevant it can be, but I think vibe coding, whatever she has mentioned, it's a right thing because when we see on the other side, when we go for business and when we meet the customer, now the customers have openly started asking that, okay, my this year budget is $100. Example, I mean, last year budget was $100. This year I have $100, but I'm going to spend 30 on something else or using, I mean, wherever the AI companies are. But I want you to deliver the same thing what you delivered previous year with the 70. The only way companies like us can optimize using vibe coding or using AI tools. So that way, it's very important for a fresher to understand this world, how exactly it works. There are tools like Claude and Anthropic or Gemini. I mean, Google has a new tool, so people can take the, I mean, subscription, or a college can get the experts and give the training to them. At least the awareness. Otherwise, some of the students may not be aware that okay, these are the things which is disrupting the world. So at least they'll be aware, so that they can from there they can self start the self learning.
I think
Question for Sona Shankar.
Yeah, last question then maybe. I think we need to take the mic back.
No, no, no. So we've spoken about interviews, and this is something that I want to know. How do you map your career trajectory? If I'm in a role for 5 years, so when do you say that it's time that if I don't move from this company or my role, this is my stagnant or this is my peak?
Okay. So as we move, as we grow, and as we work in a company for years, like for me, I already mentioned, like aviation is a very special field. And once an aviation specialist, you're always an aviation enthusiast. So obviously the choices are very limited. But if you're like somebody with a DTI background, coding background, you have a lot of scope. So at the end, it should be rewarding for you. If you're in the company for 4 years, 3 years, and still it's not enough rewarding in terms of, let's be honest, monetary wise, you're not happy with the working hours, you're not happy with your balancing your work family life, that should be one of the definitely a criteria that you should look to say that I need to try something different. If that work is not letting you to wake up every morning said I need to go and do something today, if that passion has stopped in you, that's a sign that it's time for you to look out and move on. But as long as every morning you wake up with the same energy, oh, this is another great day, this is what I'm going to do today and achieve, then just continue pushing hard and the results will be very visible, and that will be a move up to the career for you. So like for me, for 20 years it was not an easy path. I had to learn everything from the scratch because I never had an aviation background.
20 years in
22
aviation?
20 years in aviation.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So
Amazing.
so it's been a long learning journey, but you need to continue with that passion, and that passion will definitely give you the results.
Okay, no more
Sona
questions now.
Shankar.
Please, please, please. Sorry, you have the whole day, guys. The audience, you can have this panelist the whole day. They're here till 10. Please attack them. As I said in my earlier panel discussion as well, that's the advantage that we have here today. You can personally meet them, interact with them, get your queries addressed. But please, let's give them a big round of applause. And we have had a very meaningful and an insightful discussion right here. I'd like to call Ramesh sir and Sarfraz sir so that we can just present the panelist a memento. And audience, I would like to thank Mr. Hisham. He was the one who actually said that we should have something like this for our alumni meet. Please give him a big round of applause. Come, come. What are you- let's come this side, to the front. It'll be easier. Yeah. We have our respected faculties also from the college. Sorry to my earlier panelists. I had a request from the other seniors that please give individual mementos. I couldn't do that earlier with you all. Okay, yeah. No, no, they would be feeling bad. So I apologize to them. Yeah. Okay. Individual, yes, yeah. Yeah, come, come. Shai, that though, you are closer, no? Shai. Okay, 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 okay. Great. Okay. Now, sir, you can give to Shihab. Yeah, sir, ഒരാൾ ബാക്കിയുണ്ടോ? Okay, we'll have a group picture. Come, guys, yeah. Sarfraz sir, come, come. Sarvana. Come now. Okay, okay, look here. Yeah. Anyone? Thank you, audience, and thank you, panelists. It was really entertaining. Okay, now what's next, Nazia? The person, and then next is Safwan. Okay, yeah. So now we'll have games. The tea and snacks is already set up. You can have your tea, but also, yeah, we have a small video being played. I think 00 batch. You will know your friend Shiraz is on the screen. He has sent a video for us. It's not live. Yeah. അതെ നമ്മൾ ഷിറാസ് അതെ പ്ലേ ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല ഓക്കെ yeah. Sorry, there is some error in the video. We'll play it later. Guys, you can have tea and snacks. Also, then you can move on to the ground. You can participate or you can motivate your team with your according to your bands.
Ah, we have set of games planned there in the ground, and we have divided the PA batches into four. The band you are carrying is your team. The band color which you are carrying is your team. Black, green, red, and blue.
ഒരു ട്രോളി ഗായ്സ് ജ്യൂസ് ഉണ്ട്
അല്ല അത് ഇപ്പൊ സെറ്റിൽ ആട്ടോ എന്തേലും കൊണ്ടേ
കൊടുക്കുന്ന
അതാണ്
Kindly please be seated. We will be starting the program soon. സീറ്റ് കുറവുണ്ടാ സീറ്റ് കുറവുണ്ടാ നൈസ് ക്രൗഡ് മറ്റതിന്റെ ശേഷം ഇപ്പൊ അതൊരു സമാധാനം. Thank you everyone for coming today. ഷാനിബെ ടഗ് ഓഫ് ഫോർ വിന്നേഴ്സിനെ ലൈൻ ആയിട്ട് നിർത്തിട്ട് ടൈം കളയണ്ട. ടഗ് ഓഫ് ഫോർ വിന്നേഴ്സിനെ ആരെ എത്തിയില്ല അല്ല ടഗ് ഓഫ് ടൈമിന്റെ വേസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യണ്ട വിളിക്കല
ഹലോ ഹലോ
ഒന്നുകൂടി വീട് ഗ്രൗണ്ടിലല്ല പുറത്തുണ്ടായി ടഗ് ഓഫ് ഫോർ ഏരിയ ടഗ് ഓഫ് ഫോർ ഏരിയ
വിളിച്ചിട്ട്
ടഗ് ഓഫ് ഫോർ അവിടെ വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യണ്ട അത് നമുക്ക് മുഹമ്മദ് സഹാദ് ഉണ്ടോ ഇവിടെ മുഹമ്മദ് സഹാദ് Where is Muhammad Sahad?
And he really
Muhammad Sahad's license is with me. Muhammad Sahad's license is with me. Where is Muhammad Sahad? License. Announce ചെയ്തോ മറ്റേ ഇതിന്റെ Okay. I request all the winners of Nadupadam Express who have played a wonderful Agafa, won the match. Please be all the tug of war winners. Please come to the stage. Winners മാത്രം മെഡൽ ഉണ്ടോ I request all the tug of war winners
wanted to ensure
2001, 2005, 2009, 13, 17, 21 to come to the stage.
I had to describe this in one word. It would be nurturing.
Ambitious.
One word, sure. Tell me one. Ambitious. Hard working.
Family.
Right. It's progressive.
Family.
Great.
സെയിം മെഡൽ കൊടുത്താൽ രസം ഉണ്ടാവില്ല അല്ല മെഡൽ കൊടുക്കുന്നതിന് രമേശനെ വിളിക്കാം. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ അവരെത്തിയിട്ടില്ലല്ലോ. ഒരു റണ്ണേഴ്സ് നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഫസ്റ്റ് വിന്നേഴ്സ് അല്ലേ? ഫസ്റ്റ് റണ്ണേഴ്സ് തന്നെയാ.
If I had to describe this group in one word, it would be passion comes to mind. Legacy, nurturing, ambitious. One word's too short. Tell me one. Hard working, family, the pride. It's progressive. Family, the great platform. It's a dream child of a visionary.
Runners, runners of Nagopar. And the Pace Warriors, the green team.
If I had to describe Pace Group in a single word, it would be transformative. I still remember the day when I reached college as a 17-year-old young boy who hasn't stepped out of his home and hometown. And this place, Pace School, transformed my life. I remember those buildings, which we have to thank the visionary Dr. P.A. Brahinaji, who spent a great lot of effort and investment into this project. This place transformed me, and if I feel anything I have achieved, Grade School has a lot of contribution in it. I still remember teacher Professor Bhatt, Sumalada, those teachers who showed trust in me and who stood with me during the need. Beyond my studies, it gave me a lot of relationship. I built a lot of relationship at Bay School. The relationship that I established in Bay School is still with me and helping me in all aspect of my life. I still If I had to describe this group in one word, it would be passion comes to mind. Legacy, nurturing, ambitious. One word's too short. Tell me one. It's ambitious. Hard working, family, the pride. It's progressive. Family, the great platform. It's a dream child of a visionary. Applying for engineering himself, he was not able to get his cells, and that left something in his heart. And he really wanted to ensure that education is accessible. That was one of the stories he always narrates when he talks about why he started education institution. The first one I was at the College of Engineering, where back in 1961, when I completed English. Then I tried to enroll myself as a student in Regional Engineering College, Surat, Maryland. We were 400 and the seats available were only 25 and I could not make it. Then I had an ambition that I should do something later on in my life for the post-graduation. And then a chance and opportunity came and I had some resources. I started thinking of engineering at college and we established the College of Engineering in 1999.
We are extremely proud to see such a huge campus with a lot of buildings, with a lot of trees, which was not existing at that moment. So we are eyewitness to the plantations that were done at that time, and today it has grown to that level.
And I still remember the smile. Of our beloved founder chairman of the theatre MRT staff who always used to guide us and inspire us with all his moral and ethical values. Was more than the financial aspect. It was making sure that the upcoming generation be well equipped, well mannered.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Aren't you all happy that we are here? Aren't we back to college now? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Let's start the evening. And before that, I would like to invite on the dais the directors of PACE Education, Mr. Abdullah Ibrahim, Mr. Zubair Ibrahim, and Mr. Salman Ibrahim onto the stage, please. Yeah. Also, I would like to invite Mr. Zubair Koya, the principal and director of Kuwait School. Musa Koya. Yes. Is he here? Sir, please come. Please come onto the dais. Also, our beloved principal, Dr. Ramis. Sir, you can come. And our principal, Dr. Sarfraz of First Grade College. I love. Okay, before we start the event, what we'll first do is we have got a wonderful evening. We've got a lot of events which are just concluded. First, we'd like them to give the runners up. We had a tug of war, correct? We're giving for the tug of war. We need the tug of war runners up. Come onto the stage, please, to collect the medals from them. Space Warriors, led by Hanif Shah and Hisham. Yes, where are the medals? Yeah, yeah, one by one. You can put first. Wow. Good, good. ഇസപ്പാൻ ഒന്ന് എടുത്തിട്ട് കൊടുത്തു അതൊന്ന് എടുത്തിട്ട് കൊടുത്തു എല്ലാവരും എടുത്തു കൊടുത്തു
അതുണ്ട് ഫോട്ടോ എടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട് ഷാനി ഷാനി
Next, we'll have the winners onto the stage. Nadubad Express for the tug of war. Come to the stage, please, and collect your medals. Thank you. Football ഇല്ല ഇനി നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഏതാണ് നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഓവറോളാ ഓവറോൾ ഏതാ ആ ഒന്നും വേണ്ട വേണ്ട ഒരു മിനിറ്റ് എന്നാ പറയാം the overall champions after today's games and events. We have Warriors with 4 points, Supremos with 5 points, Madupanav Express with 23 points. They are the overall champions for today's event. Please come onto the stage for the collect the rolling trophy. എന്തായി ട്രോഫി വന്നു ജസ്റ്റ് ഇൻഫോം എവറി ഇയർ വിൽ ബി
നടുപ്പടന്റെ മക്കളൊന്ന് വിളിക്കോ
Nadupanav Express members come to the stage. Yay! Sorry. The phone. Okay, now everybody please be seated. Yeah, I'll mention. Okay. Thank you everyone. I'll just like to announce that this trophy is going to be a rolling trophy. From this year onwards, we have created 4 teams and this is batch wise. So what we have done is we have 00, 01, 02, 03. So 00 is paired with 05, and then it goes on 01. It goes on like that, and then we have made the color combination so you can see the band, and we have differentiated ourselves with the tags on our hands. So inshallah, we will plan it in such a way that the trophy is, every year we'll have some events, and this is a rolling trophy. So it's great. Give a big hand for this. Are everyone seated? Can we have some silence, please, for the next 10-15 minutes? Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I'd like to begin. Bismillah ar-Rahman Rahim. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful evening. What a beautiful gathering. And I'm sure the management would be proud to see the students, everybody assembled in one of their own schools under an umbrella. We have students here right from 25 years ago. From 2000 till 2025, we have students here. And this is a great achievement to bring these students over here. We have people who have come from Saudi, Oman, Qatar, and tell me if I'm missing any other country. From India as well. Yes. And it wouldn't complete if I do not say that we have our beloved and respected faculty, around 26 or 30 of them who have come from India. Please give them a big round of applause. This would be incomplete if we do not thank the management for their dream, for their belief, for their vision, and for their passion for the students, and also to nurture such institution, and then to reward their students later on, and also the faculty. This is something learning what we should take away from this. We are proud. They are proud. Thank you, dear management, for organizing this event for us. It just so happened that a couple of months back, Dr. Ramesh, where's Dr. Ramesh? Yes. He got in touch with us, and he said, guys, our 25 years is being completed next year, and you all need to do something. You will have our full support, but it's your duty that you bring in the students under one environment or under one umbrella. I will do anything, whatever is possible. We'll talk to the management, but please do some event. And this talks has been going on for a couple of weeks from that day, and Alhamdulillah, we have been able to achieve this, and this is really truly remarkable. Thank you all. I can speak more. I can go on about stories and tell anecdotes and things I know, and I think everybody would have been doing that from today afternoon onwards. So beautiful. I am short of words, really. It's really touching, and it's a heartening environment for me. Thank you. So I would like to invite all the directors, or any director who can want to share a few words of vision, would deeply appreciate. Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A very, very good evening to you all. It makes us extremely happy to see all of you here in this silver jubilee year of ours. The last 1 week has been very, very heartening for us. On the 23rd of January, we had a staff program which was attended by almost 6,500 people, the staff and their families. It was graced by His Highness Sheikh Nahyan bin Mubarak Al Nahyan. And on the 29th,
we had a grand program in Grand Hyatt, Dubai, which included all our well-wishers, our vendors, government officials, and such. And today, finally, we are having a global get-together. It makes me very happy to see that we were able to bring almost 350, 350, yeah, no, alumni, not the family. 496, around 500 people. 500 people in under one roof. And this is just the beginning. I've been talking to our current ad hoc committee to create a 5-year plan, to create a 10-year plan, so that this community, today everywhere, all the leaders, all the different governments, they are working towards creating communities in each place. Now, this is our PACE community. This PACE community, in an institution, we have multiple stakeholders. And of course, the most important being the students. Those students are, work in progress. You are the people who are the finished product, who have gone out in the world and proved your mettle and proved what PA college is. And each one of you, there are so many. Today, I heard we had great panel discussions. This is exactly what I wanted to see. And we had, a great get together. The weather is nice. The food is nice. Such a warm environment. It's an environment where there is a lot of togetherness. There's a lot of love. And very, very, very fortunately, we were able to get almost 30 people from our college in India to Dubai for this event. There are going to be, I'm sure there were almost unlimited stories shared of what happened when you were there in 2000, when you were there in 2005, when you were there in 2010. Now, I invite each and every one of you, one, to come to college, and secondly, to start using this platform to help each other. There are so many different ways where you can help each other, and this helping nature which with this community can bring will create a massive change in the way this alumni community functions. Inshallah, there's going to be a lot of work involved, and I hope that every year we are able to bring this community and make it larger day by day. As per our, approx records, we have more than 25,000 alumni. 25,000. That is not a small number. And today, just 500 of you have gathered here. Inshallah, this will grow next time to 700, to 1,000, to 2,000, till a day comes where we do not have enough seats in the auditorium. Anyhow, I wish each and every one of you all the best. I am very happy, and I am sure Marhum Ibrahim Haji will also be very, very happy to see this get together, to see that his beloved students are getting together for a good cause. Anyways, thank you. Thank you very much.
Mr. Salman, we need a few words.
Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening to one and all here. One of the experiences, I think.
Audience, could you please maintain some silence, please? Please, request you all. Just for half an hour, and then we can disperse for dinner. I would really appreciate that. Thank you.
As I was saying, I'd just like to share an experience that we had while we were organizing the PACE SILVIORA programs, the 25-year celebrations. Earlier on, as we were doing the planning, we were just seeing that
many of the alumni were part of organizing and making sure that this program was a great success, not only from the college, from the schools, from all the different levels. Here we have many of the students who have graduated from PA College working in the PACE group also. One such story is of India International School, Kuwait, where we have a student who studied there from KG1 to grade 12, went on to complete her higher education in PA College, and then she joined back as a teacher in India International School, Kuwait. Her whole life has been with the PACE group. Yes, am I correct? You have told me the story. So that has been one of the heartwarming experiences. Not only that, when we were planning the Silviora programs, we used the help of our alumni. We had one of the graduates of our college from here, University of West London. He was the guy who did the event management for the program on the 23rd, where Sheikh Nahyan bin Mubarak had come. Not only that, we had made a commemorative video. This commemorative video was made by one of our alumni who's a cinematographer. He graduated, he was a classmate of mine in Gulf Asian English School. We graduated 12th together. So there was a whole lot of PACE alumni involvement in these 25-year programs. And it was truly heartwarming to just know the contribution that they're doing and the contribution they're trying to give back to the PACE group as well. Like Brother Abdullah said, you know, it's our duty as alumni. I'm an alumni as well. Of course, maybe not from PA College, but I studied till 12th in our school itself. So it's our duty to give back to the society, give back to the PACE community. So let's make that resolve. Let's take this opportunity to start a journey where we support each other and make PACE community something that shines bright. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So, as our directors have said, we have a very strong community. Let's build on this. Let's dream. Let's create something. And I remember we had a meeting, this ad hoc committee which Mr. Abdullah was talking about. We had a meeting with him, and he said a couple of words which was very inspiring and which made real sense. He said, "You're all working, and it's not easy to find time. So don't strain yourself. Have a good plan. Study what are the successful alumni across the world are like. Slowly, have a small group created. Meet occasionally. Don't strain. Find time and form this committee and do something, maybe a 3-year plan or a 5-year plan. Then the real impact happens. The real impact happens slowly. We shouldn't take stress. We all have work, family. We're not getting out by doing anything in this. But yes, we are all in positions well established, most of us, alhamdulillah, that we can give something back to the community. And we are all connected, be it engineers, first grade, MBA, we have pharmacists, we have, under the PACE education umbrella, we have got different degree students coming out. And that's indeed a real blessing. And like he said, since we are having more than 25,000 students, imagine what we can create. So let's dream. Let's dream and let's create something. Inshallah, we promise you all that we will do something. We have the blessings of the PACE management, and definitely we will do something. Okay. Now, yeah, we had, now the crowd is full. I'm so happy to see the auditorium full. Afternoon, we had wonderful panel discussions, and it was very nice to see well established entrepreneurs from the college who have successfully created great establishments, more than 100 employees, or are working in very prestigious and leading companies. And it was a real wonderful talk which we had. We have the YouTube links, and one of the director was here. He was very happy with seeing that, and he had
two great questions to be shortened to us as well. Okay, I would like Mr. Zubair to share a few words.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This looking from up here, I'm just thinking how proud and happy our late father would have been to see the alumni and PACE community come together to fill up the hall of one of his schools. Really, this was his vision, this was his dream to see upright individuals form into communities and make the world a better place. I would like to say this is a moment that for many years the management, along with the principals, have been envisaging. So many of our board meetings and governing councils, this discussion has happened. How is it that we get the alumni together? How is it that we make that community active? And today is the day that has happened. Many times, Ramesh sir, Sarfraz sir has mentioned this concern, and today it has happened. I would like to say that our alumni are spread throughout the world. I remember going to US and seeing one of our alumni in Apple. I remember going to Azerbaijan in a queue for a fast food restaurant and seeing one of our alumni there. And going to China, going to Saudi for a project. Everywhere we go, we see our alumni come to us and say that we studied from PA College or so and so school and just offer to help in whatever way they can. That is the beauty of being part of the PACE family. I would like to say today's event was conducted extraordinarily by the ad hoc committee. I was witness to one of the panel discussions which I intended to attend for 10 minutes and move on to something, but it was so interesting. I sat for 1 hour of the panel discussion. Really wonderful questions, really well moderated, very worthy and qualified individuals participated in the panel discussions. And I was able to ask one question: what is it from the character of PA College that you still carry with you today? And the moderator stepped in without letting the panelists answer and say that late marhum Dr. P. Ibrahim Haji has established an environment that is kind of picture perfect, is what he said, where the beauty of the campus is there, the associated shops nearby, the environment and the positive religious environment, everything that has been created just comes together. And I remembered my father telling us that one of the greatest strains and attachments he's had to a project is with establishment of PA College of Engineering, where he went to each plot one by one for the 65-acre campus, negotiated and made sure that it comes together just like how he envisioned. He was very protective about PA College of Engineering, and we understand why by seeing you all here today. We're wishing you all of the best. We're always here to support in any capacity we can and wish to see many more of this. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. That was really wise and wonderful talk that you have done. Audience and dear alumni, fellow members, I just have one request. We've all gathered here, and I know it's late. We have started a bit late, but you know how it is with organizing events like this. And we're all coming from different companies, different places, and we have gathered here. Let's spend some quality time. Let's give some time. We would need some more time over here. So please have some patience. We will have some good talks from the gentlemen here. We need to award our and give a token of appreciation to all the faculty as well who have come from India. So it's going to take some time. I would only request some patience and support from all of you here. Thank you. Now over to the dice. We have Mr. Amin. Amin, please give us a few words. Just express your happiness. That's it. 2 lines would do. And being an alumni as well, you can sit and talk. You can be comfortable. Hello, everyone. I can't speak like my brothers. It's not going to be very long. I appreciate all of you for taking part in this uh, alumni. It's very pleasant and gives me great joy to see everyone gathered here today. Thank you very much. We all would like to, I know we have thanked all the directors, but I would like to thank Mr. Amin. He had come to attend our the football event that we have conducted, and he had greatly supported us. We were very happy that he was a part of the event and he could see the students of PACE doing the tournament and organizing it very successfully and making a mark in the US environment. Thank you. So we have here Mr. Ahmed Kuti as well, the finance director of PACE Group. Sir, we would like to have a few words from you.
Board of directors, colleagues, and principals of various institutions and alumni. Instead of using the word alumni, would like to use you are the brand ambassador of this group. Your experience, sharing of your experience is guidance for us. Then lastly, if you would become the most wanted employee of your institutions, the credit goes to PACE Group. Wish you all success.
Thank you. We have also on the dais with us Mr. P.A. Abu Bakr Haji, the brother of our beloved chairman, Dr. P.A. Ibrahim Hajika. So, sir, we'll have a few words of wisdom from you as well.
Anything.
ഇരുന്ന് പറയല്ലോ.
PA കോളേജ് സ്ഥാപിക്കുമ്പോൾ അതിൻ്റെ ഫൗണ്ടേഷൻ സ്റ്റോൺ ലേ ചെയ്യുന്ന സമയത്തും അതിൻ്റെ ഇനോഗ്രേഷൻ വേളയിലൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടായ ഒരു വ്യക്തി ചെയർമാൻ്റെ ബ്രദർ എന്ന നിലയിൽ ഞാൻ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്ന ആ സമയത്തൊക്കെ ആദ്യം ഈ കോളേജിൻ്റെ ഈ സ്ഥലം നിങ്ങളുടെ ചെയർമാൻ പർച്ചേസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന സമയത്ത് കാണാൻ പോയപ്പോഴേ എല്ലാവർക്കും അത്ഭുതമായിരുന്നു. ഇവിടെ എങ്ങനെയാണ് ഒരു കോളേജ് ഇവിടെ സ്ഥാപിക്കുക, കുട്ടികൾ ഇവിടെ എങ്ങനെയാണ് എത്തുക, കുട്ടികൾ വരുമോ, ഇങ്ങനെ 100 സംശയങ്ങൾ അവിടെ കൂടെ എല്ലാവരുടെ ഹൃദയത്തിലും ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. പക്ഷെ അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ ആ ധീരമായ തീരുമാനം കോളേജ് സ്ഥാപിക്കണം എന്നുള്ള അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ ആഗ്രഹം ഒറ്റ കാരണമാണ് എല്ലാ പ്രതിബന്ധങ്ങളെയും അതിജീവിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ദൈവാനുഗ്രഹം കൊണ്ട് അള്ളാഹുവിൻ്റെ സഹായം കൊണ്ട് ആ കോളേജ് സ്ഥാപിക്കാൻ എൻ്റെ ജ്യേഷ്ഠന് സാധിച്ചത്. ഞാൻ വളരെ വ്യക്തമായിട്ട് പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ എൻ്റെ മകൻ 97-ലോ 98-ലോ ഓർമ്മയില്ല കറക്റ്റ്, +2 കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് നിങ്ങളൊക്കെ ആ ഒരു അഡോൾസെന്റ് പീരീഡ് കഴിഞ്ഞ കുട്ടികളായിരിക്കുമല്ലോ ഇവിടെ ഉള്ളത്. ആ സമയത്ത് പേരൻസിന് എത്ര കണ്ട് ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടിക്കാൻ പറ്റും അത്ര കണ്ട് ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടിക്കുന്ന ഒരു കാലഘട്ടമാണത്. എൻ്റെ മകനും വ്യത്യസ്തനായിരുന്നല്ലോ. അപ്പോൾ അവര് +2 കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് എന്ത് വേണം എന്നുള്ളതിനെ കുറിച്ചിട്ട് ഒരു തീരുമാനം എടുക്കാൻ കുറച്ച് താമസിച്ചു പോയി. അവസാനം എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് കോളേജിൽ ചേരണമെന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ കേരളത്തിൽ അന്ന് ഉണ്ടായത് സ്വകാര്യ മേഖലയിൽ ഒരൊറ്റ ഒരു എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് കോളേജ് ഉണ്ടായിട്ടുള്ളൂ. അത് TK കോളേജ് ഓഫ് എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് ആയിരുന്നു. രണ്ടാമത്തെ എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് കോളേജ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ബഡ്കൽ അഞ്ജുമൻ എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് കോളേജ് ആയിരുന്നു. സ്വാഭാവികമായിട്ടും ഒരു രക്ഷിതാവെന്ന നിലയിൽ നെട്ടോട്ടമായിരുന്നു പിന്നെ നടത്തിയത്. പക്ഷെ അവിടെയൊക്കെ പോയി സീറ്റ് ചോദിച്ചപ്പോൾ 5 കൊല്ലത്തേക്ക് സീറ്റില്ല, 4 കൊല്ലത്തേക്ക് സീറ്റില്ല. ഏറ്റവും ഹയസ്റ്റ് ഇൻഫ്ലുവൻസ് ഉപയോഗിച്ചിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് പോലും പഠിക്കാൻ ഒരു സീറ്റ് കിട്ടാൻ ഏകദേശം ഒരു 90+% മാർക്ക് കിട്ടിയ ഒരു 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 സ്റ്റുഡൻ്റ് ആയിരുന്നു എൻ്റെ മകൻ. എന്നിട്ടും സീറ്റ് കിട്ടാൻ അത്ര എളുപ്പമായിരുന്നില്ല. അത് എൻ്റെ ജ്യേഷ്ഠനോട് ഞാൻ പങ്കുവെച്ചപ്പോൾ ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഇവിടുത്തെ അന്നത്തെ ബിസിനസ് അസോസിയേറ്റ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്ന ബഡ്കൽ സ്വദേശിയായ അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ ഒരു സഹായം കൊണ്ട് ഞാനൊരു ഇൻസിഡന്റ് പറയാണ്. ഭാഗ്യവശാൽ അവിടെ മെഡിക്കൽ കോളേജിൽ സീറ്റ് ലഭിച്ചു. അപ്പോൾ അവിടെ ഒരു പാരന്റ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു, കേരളത്തിൽ നിന്നൊരു പാരന്റ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അദ്ദേഹം പറഞ്ഞ്, നിങ്ങൾ സീറ്റിന് വേണ്ടി വന്നതാണോ? ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു അതെ, എൻ്റെ മകന് സീറ്റിന് വേണ്ടി വന്നതാണെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. അപ്പോൾ അവർ പറഞ്ഞ്, ഞാൻ ഈ 10 ലക്ഷമോ 15 ലക്ഷമോ രൂപ വരെ കൊടുക്കാൻ ഒരു സീറ്റ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വാങ്ങിത്തരാൻ പറ്റുമെന്ന് ചോദിച്ചു. പക്ഷേ നിർഭാഗ്യവശാൽ അവിടെ അന്ന് സീറ്റ് അവൈലബിൾ ആയിരുന്നില്ല. അപ്പോഴും ഞാൻ പറയാൻ പോകുന്നത്, ആ ഒരു എല്ലാ കാരണങ്ങളും ഒരു പഠിക്കാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്ന വടക്കൻ കേരളത്തിലെ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് നല്ലൊരു അന്തരീക്ഷത്തിൽ ഒരു കോളേജ് വിദ്യാഭ്യാസം നേടാൻ സാധിക്കണം എന്നുള്ള അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ അഗമ്യമായ ആഗ്രഹമാണ് വാസ്തവത്തിൽ PA കോളേജ് ഓഫ് എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് സ്ഥാപിക്കാൻ ജ്യേഷ്ഠനിക്ക് തുണയായത്, അല്ല സാധിച്ചത്. പക്ഷെ ആ അന്ന് ഇനോഗ്രൽ സ്പീച്ചിൽ 2-3 കാര്യങ്ങൾ പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നു. അത് പിന്നീടാണ് എനിക്കതൊക്കെ ഓർമ്മ വന്നത്. ഇപ്പൊ ഇന്ന് രാവിലെ പറയുമ്പോൾ എൻ്റെ മനസ്സിൽ വിട്ടുപോയതാണ്. 2 കാര്യങ്ങൾ എടുത്തു പറഞ്ഞു. അദ്ദേഹം പറഞ്ഞു, ദൈവാനുഗ്രഹം കൊണ്ട് എനിക്ക് ജീവിക്കാൻ ഇതിൽ നിന്നുള്ള സമ്പാദ്യം വേണ്ട, എനിക്ക് ദൈവാനുഗ്രഹം കൊണ്ട് അതിനുള്ള വേറെ മീൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. ഞാൻ ഈ കോളേജ് സ്ഥാപിക്കുന്നത് എനിക്ക് ജീവിക്കാനുള്ളൊരു വകയായിട്ടല്ല, ഒരു പീസ്ഫുൾ അറ്റ്മോസ്ഫിയറിൽ അക്കാഡമിക് ബ്രില്യൻസോടുകൂടിയുള്ള കുട്ടികളെ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിനെ എഡ്യൂക്കേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി മാത്രം ഉള്ള ഉദ്ദേശത്തിലാണ് ഞാൻ ഈ ഒരു സംരംഭത്തിന് ഇറങ്ങിയതെന്ന് അദ്ദേഹം പറയുകയുണ്ടായി. കൂടെ 2 വാക്കും കൂടി പറഞ്ഞു, ഐ വിൽ നോട്ട് കോംപ്രമൈസ് ഓൺ അക്കാഡമിക് ബ്രില്യൻസ് ആൻഡ് ആസ് വെൽ ആസ് ദി ഡിസിപ്ലിൻ ഓഫ് ദി ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂഷൻ. ഈ 2 കാര്യങ്ങൾ അദ്ദേഹം പറഞ്ഞ വാക്കുകളാണ് ഇന്ന് ഓർക്കുകയാണ്. അത് അന്നത്തെ യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി വൈസ് ചാൻസലർ ആയിരുന്നു ചീഫ് ഗസ്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് വന്നു അവിടെ ഉണ്ടായത്. അദ്ദേഹം എൻ്റെ ജ്യേഷ്ഠൻ്റെ വാക്കുകൾ വളരെ അപ്രീഷിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത്, ഒരു കോളേജ് സ്ഥാപിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഒരു ചെയർമാൻ പറയേണ്ട വാക്കുകളാണ് താങ്കൾ പറഞ്ഞതെന്ന് അദ്ദേഹത്തെ പ്രശംസിക്കുകയുണ്ടായി. ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു വരുന്ന, അദ്ദേഹം നമ്മളെ 2-3 ഘട്ടങ്ങളിലായി ഹയാത്ത് ഏജൻസിയിലും അതിനു മുമ്പ് സ്കൂളിൽ വെച്ച സന്ദർഭങ്ങളിലൊക്കെ ഇതൊക്കെ സംസാര വിഷയമായതാണ്. അപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾ അലുമിനി എന്നുള്ള നിലയിൽ ആ കോളേജിൽ പഠിച്ച കുട്ടികളും ഇതൊക്കെ അറിഞ്ഞിരിക്കേണ്ട ഒരു ആവശ്യമാണെന്നുള്ള അർത്ഥത്തിൽ പറഞ്ഞതാണ്. അതുപോലെ നമ്മളെ ഫിനാൻസ് ഡയറക്ടർ ആമോദ് സാഹിബ് പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ, നിങ്ങളായിരിക്കണം ഈ സ്ഥാപനത്തിന്റെ ഫ്യൂച്ചർ അംബാസഡേഴ്സ്. നിങ്ങളിൽ കൂടിയാണ് ഈ സ്ഥാപനം അറിയേണ്ടതും ഇനി വരുന്ന കുട്ടികൾക്ക് പഠിക്കാൻ പ്രചോദനമുള്ള ഒരു സ്ഥാപനമായി അറിയിക്കേണ്ടതും. അത് നിങ്ങളുടെ ഒരു ഉത്തരവാദിത്തമായി നിങ്ങൾ കാണണം. എന്താണെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു അനുബന്ധമായി പറയാണ് അദ്ദേഹം ആ ഒരു ഡിസിപ്ലിൻ്റെ കാര്യത്തിൽ അദ്ദേഹം കാണിച്ച ശുഷ്കാന്തി. ഞാൻ ഡയറക്ടേഴ്സ് ഓഫ് PA ബേസ് ഗ്രൂപ്പും ഇവിടുത്തെ അക്കാഡമിക് ഹെഡ്സ് ഒക്കെ ഇവിടെ ഉള്ളതുകൊണ്ട് പറയാണ്, സാന്ദർഭികമായി ഞങ്ങളെ അയൽവാസികളായ 3 കുട്ടികളാണ് ആദ്യമായിട്ട് അവിടെ സസ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്യപ്പെട്ടത്. പല കാരണങ്ങൾ കൊണ്ട് 3 കുട്ടികൾ. അത് ഒന്ന് എൻ്റെ ജ്യേഷ്ഠൻ്റെ ക്ലോസസ്റ്റ് ഫ്രണ്ടിന്റെ മകനായിരുന്നു, പേരൊന്നും ഞാൻ പറയുന്നില്ല. അവരെ കോളേജിൽ ആ സസ്പെൻഷൻ പിൻവലിപ്പിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി എത്രയൊക്കെ സമ്മർദ്ദം ജ്യേഷ്ഠൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് ഉണ്ടായെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എനിക്ക് ഇന്ന് ഞാൻ ഓർക്കുകയാണ്. പക്ഷേ ജ്യേഷ്ഠൻ പറഞ്ഞ എൻ്റെ മക്കളായാലും ശരി, കോളേജിന്റെ കാര്യത്തിൽ, ഡിസിപ്ലിന്റെ കാര്യത്തിൽ എൻ്റെ ഭാഗത്തുനിന്നുള്ള ഒരു കോംപ്രമൈസും ഞാൻ സ്വീകരിക്കില്ല, എൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് പറയാൻ ഒരാൾ വരണ്ട എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാണ്. അത്രയൊക്കെ ആ സ്ഥാപനത്തെ സ്നേഹിച്ച മഹാനായ ഒരു വ്യക്തിത്വമായിരുന്നു മർഹൂം ഡോക്ടർ PA ഇബ്രാഹിം ഹാജി. നിങ്ങളുടെ പ്രാർത്ഥനയിൽ അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് നിങ്ങൾ എപ്പോഴും ഓർക്കണം. ഒന്നും കൂടി പറയുകയാണ്, എവിടെ വെച്ച് ഒരു അലുമിനി പേസിൽ പഠിച്ച അല്ല PA കോളേജിൽ പഠിച്ച ഒരു അലുമിനെ കണ്ടുമുട്ടിയാൽ അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ മുഖം പ്രകാശിക്കുമായിരുന്നു. ആ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസം കഴിഞ്ഞ് പോയത് മുതൽ ആ കാണുന്നവരെയുള്ള ഫുൾ ചരിത്രം ചോദിക്കും. എവിടെയാണ്, എങ്ങനെയാണ്, ജോലി കിട്ടിയോ, ജോലി ശ്രമിക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ, ഇതൊക്കെ ചോദിച്ച് മനസ്സിലാക്കും. പിന്നെ നിരവധി വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ സ്ഥാപനങ്ങളിൽ അദ്ദേഹം ലെക്ചേഴ്സിന് വേണ്ടി പോകാറുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അപ്പോഴൊക്കെ അവിടുത്തെ കുട്ടികളായിട്ട് മണിക്കൂറോളം ഇന്ററാക്ട് ചെയ്ത് അവരെ പ്രചോദിപ്പിക്കുമായിരുന്നു. ഇതൊന്നും എനിക്ക് ഇംഗ്ലീഷിൽ പറയാൻ അറിയില്ല, അതുകൊണ്ട് മലയാളം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് മനസ്സിലാവുമെന്ന് എനിക്കറിയില്ല. ഇതൊക്കെ ഇന്ന് ഞാൻ നിങ്ങളെ കാണുമ്പോൾ എൻ്റെ ജ്യേഷ്ഠയെക്കുറിച്ച് എനിക്ക് വരുന്ന ഓർമ്മകളാണ്. തീർച്ചയായും ഉത്തര കേരളത്തിന്റെ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ മണ്ഡലത്തിൽ വിപ്ലവകരമായ മാറ്റങ്ങൾ കൊണ്ടുവരാൻ സാധിച്ച ഒരു മഹത് വ്യക്തിത്വമായിരുന്നു ഡോക്ടർ PA ഇബ്രാഹിം ഹാജി എന്ന് പറയുന്നതിൽ എനിക്ക് യാതൊരു ഭയവുമില്ല. അത് എൻ്റെ ജ്യേഷ്ഠനായതുകൊണ്ട് പറയല്ല, അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ ഹാർഡ് വർക്കും ആ ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂഷനെ ഈ നിലയിൽ വളർത്തിക്കൊണ്ടുവരാൻ അദ്ദേഹം കഴിച്ച കഷ്ടം ഇതൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ കണ്ടതുകൊണ്ട് പറയാണ്. ഈ ഗ്രൂപ്പിനെ നയിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന മർഹൂം ഇബ്രാഹിം ഹാജിയുടെ മക്കൾ, അവർക്കെല്ലാം ഇതിനെ ഉത്തരോത്തരം ഉയരത്തിൽ അതിന്റെ പ്രശസ്തിയൊക്കെ അനുസരിച്ച് എല്ലാവിധ സജ്ജീകരണങ്ങളോട് കൂടിയും മോസ്റ്റ് മോഡേൺ എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂഷനായി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു ഡീംഡ് യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിയായി എൻ്റെ ജ്യേഷ്ഠന്റെ വലിയൊരു ആഗ്രഹമായിരുന്നു ഡീംഡ് യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിയായി കാണണം എന്നുള്ളത്. പടച്ചവൻ അതിനെ അനുഗ്രഹിക്കട്ടെ. അതിനുവേണ്ട പ്രവർത്തനം നല്ല നിലയിൽ മുന്നോട്ട് കൊണ്ടുപോകാൻ മാനേജിംഗ് ട്രസ്റ്റ് അബ്ദുള്ള ഇബ്രാഹിമിന്റെ കീഴിലുള്ള എല്ലാ ഡയറക്ടേഴ്സും ശേഷിയും ശേഷിയും അള്ളാഹു പ്രദാനം ചെയ്യുമാറാകട്ടെ എന്നുള്ള വാക്കോട് നിർത്തുന്നു. അസ്സലാമു അലൈക്കും.
Walaikum Assalam. Next, we'll have a few words from Mr. Musa Koya, Director, Gulf Asian Kuwait, Gulf Asian School and India International School. Sir, you can sit, you can be comfortable, and you can talk.
Good evening, everyone. Today we organized a wonderful program. This is the reaction of our school college alumni. Right now, we are feeling the nostalgia. I think so. Nostalgia is a very important passion of the students. Wherever we are going, don't forget your institution. Institution is the very important. Wherever you are playing, your institution is very important. You don't forget. And one request for you be, you can make a one constructive or constructive something for the college. That is the very important. You can, if you can possible, you can do in college premises something. You can make global institution for the college. This is the good my suggestion from my side. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Next, we have here one of our directors, Mr. Latif Ibrahim. Sir, just two words. Appreciate your children who are here, the students, and just thank them for coming here. And we would also like to thank you for arranging this for us. So please, two lines would be good. We deeply appreciate
Hello,
that.
good evening all. Uh, Dear alumni, good to see you all as face of Pace family and being a part of Pace family. Uh, uh, yeah. And, thank you for coming all the way, and it gives me immense pride to have you all here for a long time, not as students, but as successful chosen paths we all have chosen, and stay connected as a and be a part of Peace family. Thank you.
Dr. Ramesh, yes, we would like to have your 2 words from you. It's in a very informal gathering. Let's have an informal talk. And sir, you can talk from here only so that you know your students are nearer to you.
Assalamu alaikum. A very good evening to all of you. Dr. Haji B. Ibrahim Saab used to say, I think day of yesterday Salman also told about it. The happiest moment in my life that I get in my life is at some airport, some part of the world, some students come and tell me that I am your student. So really, sir, today I really experienced it. It is, if you ask me, which is the most happiest moment in your life, I will tell today is one of the most happiest moment in my life when I saw my students. I think I have shaken hands with everybody, most of you, and most of them. I was not able to recognize everybody's names, but at least by faces. So please, this when Shaheen we were discussing about this alumni, the whole team, complete team, all are here. I'm not mentioning everybody's names. We told them that you make a model, which is you make this alumni a model for the whole world. So I think you had a very good start. Few things I would like to emphasize this here is you had a very good beginning. We should be proud that we are a part of a very big family. So you are not one, you are not alone. A big group is there with you, and that is something great. So have something that which will help your juniors. You have started today. So anybody who comes into Dubai or any part of the world, they should feel that a feeling should come into the hearts of the students that if I join PACE group, I am going to get a support of thousands and thousands of people. That is the feeling that the student, any student, that they should carry from here. Number one. Number two, try to have some regional meetups. This is already we have told. This is a global meet. We would like to have some meets in Bangalore. More people from Bangalore, India, South India. We can have some programs. The Qatar chapter was telling that they are going to have a program. Siddha, the Saudi, I think he has, where is our Shahid? He has left. Yeah, Shahid. And there is a big community in Saudi Arabia, Jeddah, Riyadh, and Dammam. You can either have it together at 3 places. Qatar can do. Similarly, I was just now in Europe, Germany. Sir, at all places, my students came, they met me. When we were, yeah, I will tell. Uh, when I was fed up with eating the German food, Dave, yesterday one student came and gave me semmin patir. Chammin Batter. And to eat Chammin Batter in Germany was really, really good. Another one incident, very funny, not funny, but I was traveling from Luxembourg to Frankfurt. It was a very long journey. So somebody sent me the number of Hishan. So I called him. Then he told, Sir, my house is on the way. You please come and have food with me. I told, okay. I went. I was seeing for the first time. I don't remember him, but the love that he had because of part of PA College of Engineering. I had a very superb food. While coming out, sir, I will tell you something. Then he told that my car number start with MZ, MZ with Mainz, the city in Germany. The second two numbers he has got the option to select on his own. Most of the people they keep the first letters of wife, first letter of son and all. But he has kept the letter PA. He has kept the letter PA and he showed me. You see, and he did not do this to satisfy us. And he never told us. He did not take a pic of it and send to us. Then I told him, you stand in front of him. I'll take a pic. I'll share with everybody. So that is not done to show somebody. but that is from inside. That is from inside. I feel that the heart of Haji P. Ibrahim Saab. You had a lot of events the last week. I think this is going to be the last final event officially. But I think this is the launch of the next 25 years also. So that he will be very happy now. Now, I think I was telling Shaheen that today, no, I think we have students from all batches, from 2000 onwards. There should be some representatives. You should have some kind of, you see, connectivity with batches is very easy. Connectivity with batches is very easy. But connectivity across the batches is a task. Yesterday, I had a meeting with my 97 batch of TKM. We do a lot of things, but connection between the batches is really a. So PA should be a model for the whole world, that not only connection among the batches, but connection between the batches. That is something that we can really do. Regional meets, batch meetups, and maybe this kind of meetup also, sir, we should plan a sustainable model. It should be a sustainable model, because or else we'll get fed up after some time. It's very, very important. Some kind of a sustainable model, some part of the world or where somewhere we meet up. And this is not something which the initiative should be taken by the college. This is something the initiative should be taken by the alumni. We are here, and I think all are here to extend you the all support. Wish you all the best. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We have also a lot of first grade students here. And also we have our beloved principal from first grade, Dr. Sarfraz Hashim. Sir, please share a few thoughts and some wisdom and some advice to strengthen the alumni community.
Most respected directors of PACE Group, Mr. P. Abwakaraji Saab, Mr. Musa Koya Saab, and Director of Finance, Ahmad Kutti Saab, and my dear colleagues from the Mangalore campus, and the brand ambassadors of PACE institutions. Assalamu alaikum and a pleasant evening to you all. Looking at the gathering today, I'm a part of an institution which celebrated 150 years. That is St. Aloysius College. There every year we meet, and it is hardly 500. And today we have an alumni meet of only UAE, more focused, and that to a college which has been for 25 years, and this number of touching close to 500 is really appreciable, and let me congratulate all of you for being a part of this program. And today when I met my students from 2000 batch, I think being in the Department of Physics, I had an opportunity to interact with the students of all branches. So today, when I see them, there's a lot of physical transformation happen, a lot of intellectual transformation has also happened, and I could not recognize, but they are coming and talking us. I think a teacher will get a satisfaction when a student achieves success. And today's panel discussion was an eyewitness of the intellectuals of PACE who have performed extremely well. And today, looking at them speaking on the stage has made us more emotional. And we are extremely proud to produce such business leaders and such intellectuals. And that is because of the PACE institutions. I remember when our founder chairman met late S.M. Krishna, when he wanted to establish an engineering college. The question asked by the then Chief Minister Sri S.M. Krishna, why do you want to start another engineering college? He said, I don't want to start another engineering college, but I want to establish one of the best engineering colleges. And today it has been fulfilled. And if he was there with us on this occasion, I think he would have been the happiest person in this world. May Allah grant him highest place in Jannah for all his contribution to the society and the community. And I still remember he used to mention in all his speeches survival of the fastest. He was not focusing on the survival of the fittest, he was focusing on survival of the fastest. The more quicker you take the positive decisions, the more faster will be the result. And today, our students are spread across the globe. So wherever we go, we are happy to meet our students, and that is the happiness, and that entire credit goes to the PACE family. And let this, as Dr. Ramesh rightly said, I don't want to repeat whatever he has said. So we would like to hear from some of the alumni about your experiences too, in short. So that would make our presence here much more memorable. And I really appreciate all the directors. Most of the directors are here spending their valuable time with this community. And let this legacy continue. May Almighty bless all our initiatives. So thank you so much for being a part of it.
Thank you so much, sir. Now we will be calling out our faculties to give a token of appreciation from us. Before that, Isuddin Ustad, he wanted to say two words. Sir, Ustad Parnole. And then we will continue with the memento.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah. ഏകദേശം കോളേജിൻ്റെ തുടങ്ങിയ പിറ്റേ വർഷം മുതൽ ഞാൻ ഈ PA കോളേജിൻ്റെ ഇമാമായിട്ട് ഇവിടെ ചാർജ് എടുത്തിരുന്നു. 93-ൽ വലിയ പണ്ഡിതനായ മുസ മൗലാന എന്ന് പറയുന്ന പണ്ഡിതൻ, അവരുടെ കൂടെ എൻ്റെ പിതാവ്, ഉമ്മ, അവരുടെ വൈഫ് 93-ൽ ഞാൻ ദുബൈയിൽ വന്നിരുന്നു. ആ സമയത്ത് വളരെ 18-ാം വയസ്സിൽ അന്ന് ഇവരെ വീട്ടിലായിരുന്നു, ഇബ്രാഹിം ആജിക്കാരെ വീട്ടിലായിരുന്നു നമ്മൾ താമസിച്ചത്. ഇവരൊക്കെ ചെറിയ കുട്ടികളായിരുന്നു. അന്ന് ആജിക്ക എന്നോട് പറഞ്ഞത്, ചെറിയ കുട്ടിയായിരുന്ന മോൻ നല്ലോണം പഠിക്കണം. അതിന് എത്രയോ വർഷങ്ങൾക്ക് ശേഷം കോളേജ് തുടങ്ങിയ പിറ്റേ വർഷം ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ പഠനം പൂർത്തിയാക്കിയതിന് ശേഷം എന്നെ അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ വീട്ടിലേക്ക്, കാസർഗോഡ് വീട്ടിലേക്ക് വിളിക്കുകയും നിങ്ങൾ PA കോളേജിലേക്ക് ഇമാമായിട്ട് വരണമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ ബിസിനസ്സുകാരനായ എൻ്റെ പിതാവ്, ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ പിതാവിൻ്റെ വഴിയിലേക്കാണ് പോകാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നത് ആജിക്ക എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ, എല്ലാം നിങ്ങളത് മൊത്തം വിട്ടിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾ ഈ അന്ന് വളരെ കുറഞ്ഞ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾ മാത്രമേ PA കോളേജിൽ ഉണ്ടായിട്ടുള്ളൂ. ഇവർ ലോകത്തിൻ്റെ പല ഭാഗങ്ങളിലേക്ക് പോകും. നിങ്ങൾ കാരണമായി ഇവർക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും നന്മകൾ കിട്ടുകയും ലോകത്തിൻ്റെ പല ഭാഗങ്ങളിലേക്ക് ഇവർ പോവുകയും ചെയ്താൽ നിങ്ങൾക്കത് നിങ്ങൾ ഉപ്പാടെ പാത പിന്തുടരേക്കാൾ വലിയ സമ്പത്തായിരിക്കുമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ ആ സാക്ഷാത്കാരം ഞാൻ ഇന്ന് കണ്ടുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ലോകത്തിൻ്റെ പല ഭാഗങ്ങളിൽ ഞാൻ ഇന്ന് കണ്ടുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. എൻ്റെ കണ്ണ് കുളിർമയാകാം. 23 വർഷം മുമ്പ് ആജിക്ക പറഞ്ഞ ആ കാര്യം ഏറ്റെടുത്തുകൊണ്ട് 23 വർഷമായി ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ എല്ലാ കാര്യങ്ങളും വിട്ടിട്ട് നിങ്ങളെ കൂട്ടത്തിൽ കഴിയുമ്പോൾ ഒരു കുടുംബത്തിലേക്ക് വന്ന ഫീലാണ് എനിക്ക് ഇന്ന് ഉണ്ടാകുന്നത്. ഒരു കുടുംബത്തിലേക്ക് വന്ന ഫീല്. എല്ലാവരെയും ആദ്യ ബാച്ച് മുതൽ ഇന്ന് വരെ എൻ്റെ കഴിവിൻ്റെ പരമാവധി നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാം. നിങ്ങളെ കാര്യങ്ങൾ ബന്ധപ്പെടുകയും നിങ്ങളായിട്ട് കോണ്ടാക്ട് ചെയ്യുകയും നിങ്ങളുടെ സുഖവിവരങ്ങൾ ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ഒരു വയസ്സായ സ്ത്രീ, ആ സ്ത്രീ എല്ലാ ദിവസവും വളരെ ചുരുക്കമാക്കൊണ്ട് നിർത്തുകയാണ്, എല്ലാ ദിവസവും അവർ ഗ്രാമത്തിലെ കിണറിൽ നിന്ന് വെള്ളം കൊണ്ടുവരും. ആ വെള്ളം കൊണ്ടുവരുന്നത് 2 കുടം പിടിച്ചിട്ടാണ്. മണ്ണിന് 2 കുടം. ആ ഒരു കുടത്തിൽ ചെറിയൊരു ഓളുണ്ട്. ആ വീട്ടിലേക്ക് എത്തുമ്പോൾ വലത്തെ ഭാഗത്തുള്ള ഓളിലെ വെള്ളം മൊത്തം കാലിയാകും. ഒരു ദിവസം ഇടത്തെ ഭാഗത്തേക്കുന്ന കുടം ചോദിച്ചു ആ സ്ത്രീയോട്, വയസ്സായ സ്ത്രീയോട്, നിങ്ങൾ എന്തിനാണ് ഇങ്ങനെ പാടുപെട്ട് ദൂരത്തു നിന്നും ഈ വെള്ളം ഇങ്ങനെ കൊണ്ടുവരുന്നത്, ഇത്രയും കഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട് പ്രയാസപ്പെട്ടിട്ട്? നിങ്ങളെ വീട്ടിലേക്ക് എത്തുമ്പോൾ വെള്ളം മൊത്തം തീർന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണല്ലോ. ആ സ്ത്രീ പിറ്റേന്ന് രാവിലെ ആ ഇടത്തെ ഭാഗത്തുനിന്ന കുടത്തിന് തൻ്റെ വെള്ളം കൊണ്ടുവരുമ്പോൾ കാണിച്ചു കൊടുക്കുകയുണ്ടായി. ഇത് നോക്ക്, വലത് ഭാഗത്ത് വർഷങ്ങളായി ഞാൻ ഇങ്ങനെ കൊണ്ടുവരുന്നതിൻ്റെ പേരിൽ ആ വെള്ളം വീണ് 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 പച്ചപ്പും നല്ല സസ്യങ്ങളും പുഷ്പങ്ങളും വളർന്ന് പന്തലിച്ചു കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. നീ ഇത് കാണുന്നില്ല എന്ന് ചോദിച്ചു. ഇതിന്റെ പേരിലാണ് വലത്തെ ഭാഗത്തിരിക്കുന്ന ഈ കുടത്തെ ഞാൻ ഉപേക്ഷിക്കാതെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞതുപോലെ ആ കുടമാണ്, ആ വെള്ളം വീണ കുടമാണ് ഇബ്രാഹിം ഹാജിക്ക എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ആ വെള്ളം വീണത്തിന്റെ പുഷ്പങ്ങളാണ്, സസ്യങ്ങളാണ് നിൽക്കുന്ന നിങ്ങൾ പല ഭാഗങ്ങളിൽ പോയി അത് മണപ്പിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്, ഇതായിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്, സുഗന്ധം പരത്തിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ഇബ്രാഹിം ഹാജിക്ക എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞത് ഇവർ ലോകത്തിന്റെ പല ഭാഗങ്ങളിൽ പോകും, അവിടെയൊക്കെ നന്മകൾ ഉണ്ടാകും, അതിനൊക്കെ ഇത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കാണാൻ പറ്റുമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ അത് ഞാൻ ഇന്ന് കണ്ണുകുളർന്ന് കണ്ടുകൊണ്ട് നിങ്ങൾ എല്ലാവരെയും ഈ സമയത്ത് പ്രത്യേകിച്ചിട്ട് പല മുഖങ്ങളും എനിക്ക് ഓർമ്മ വരുന്നുണ്ട്. നമ്മളെ കൂട്ടത്തിലുണ്ടായിരുന്ന പല കൂട്ടുകാരും അവരുടെ പഠനകാലത്ത് പഠനത്തിന് ശേഷം അള്ളാഹുവിന്റെ തീരുമാനപ്രകാരം അള്ളാഹുവിന്റെ അടുക്കിലേക്ക് പോയ സമീർ എയെ പോലെ ഫസ്റ്റ് ബാച്ചിലുള്ള ധാരാളം പേര് പോയിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ എല്ലാ പ്രാർത്ഥനയിലും നിങ്ങളെ മുമ്പിൽ വെച്ച് പറയുന്നതല്ല, എൻ്റെ എല്ലാ പ്രാർത്ഥനയിലും എല്ലാ ദിവസവും പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് കഴിവിന്റെ പരമാവധി പോയിരിക്കുന്ന ആദ്യം മുതൽ ഇന്ന് വരെ പോയ പാസ്ഔട്ടായ നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരെയും പേരെനിക്ക് പെട്ടെന്ന് ഓർമ്മയില്ലെങ്കിലും ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ പ്രാർത്ഥനയിൽ ഓർമ്മിക്കാറുണ്ട്. സ്വന്തം അനുജന്മാരെ പോലെ, സ്വന്തം കുടുംബത്തിനെ പോലെ നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരെയും ഇന്ന് കാണുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങളെ വളർച്ച കാണുകയും ഞാൻ അതിൽ സന്തോഷിക്കുകയും ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. പല ഭാഗങ്ങളിലേക്ക് പോകുമ്പോൾ, യാത്ര ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ അവിടെയുള്ള നാട്ടുകാര് നിങ്ങളെ പൊക്കുപ്പകയെ പ്രശംസിക്കുകയോ ചെയ്യല്ല, വല്ലാഹി പറയല്ല, എന്നോട് പറയാറുണ്ട്. ഞാൻ അവിടെ ഒരു ഇമാം എന്ന നിലയിൽ നിങ്ങളെ PA കോളേജിൽ പഠിക്കുന്ന കുട്ടികൾക്ക് എന്തൊരു വിനയമാണ്, എന്തൊരു മുഖത്തിൽ പ്രസന്നതയാണ്. ഇബ്രാഹിം ഹാജിഖാന്റെ മുഖത്തിലെ പ്രസന്നത പോലെ, ആ സന്തോഷം പോലെ എന്തൊരു വിനയമാണ്, എന്തൊരു ഇടപാടാണ്, ധാർമ്മിക മൂല്യം നിലനിർത്തുന്ന അന്തരീക്ഷം. ഇത് ഇബ്രാഹിം ഹാജിക്കാട് ഏറ്റവും വലിയ ആഗ്രഹമായിരുന്നു. ആ ആഗ്രഹം പൂർത്തീകരിച്ച് അദ്ദേഹം ഇന്ന് ഖബറിൽ സന്തോഷിക്കുന്നുണ്ടാവും. നിങ്ങളൊക്കെ അവിടുന്ന് പോയെങ്കിലും നിങ്ങളെ പഴയ കാലങ്ങളൊക്കെ പല കളികളൊക്കെ എനിക്ക് ഓർമ്മ വരികയാണ്. ആ ഓർമ്മകൾ ഇന്നും അവിടെ തന്നെ ഉണ്ട്. പലരും എന്നെ ഓർമ്മിപ്പിച്ചു പല കഥകളും പല കളികളും. അതെല്ലാം വലിയൊരു സന്തോഷമാണ്. കൂട്ടുകാരെ പോലെ അള്ളാഹു നിങ്ങളെ അനുഗ്രഹിക്കുമാറാകട്ടെ. നിങ്ങളെ ജോലിയിൽ അള്ളാഹു ബർക്കത്ത് ചെയ്യുമാറാകട്ടെ. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അള്ളാഹു ഇസ്സത്ത് നൽകി അനുഗ്രഹിക്കുമാറാകട്ടെ. ഇബ്രാഹിം ഹാജിക്കാക്ക് ഇസ്സത്ത് കൊടുത്തതുപോലെ, അവരുടെ മക്കൾക്ക് ഇസ്സത്ത് കൊടുത്തതുപോലെ, നാം പിന്നാലെ പറയുണ്ടായി, ഒരു മക്കളുടെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ ഒരു പിതാവിനെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം ആ പിതാവിന് ശേഷം ആ മക്കൾ അവരുടെ സ്റ്റാഫുകളെ ആദരിക്കുക, റെസ്പെക്ട് ചെയ്യുക. പഴയ കാലം മുതൽ ഉപ്പയുടെ കൂടെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്ന എല്ലാവരെയും റെസ്പെക്ട് ചെയ്യുക. ഇവരെല്ലാവരെയും, നമ്മുടെ എല്ലാവരെയും, ആ പഴയ സ്റ്റാഫുകളെ മുഴുവനും മിന്നാന്ന് കൊണ്ടുവന്ന് നമ്മൾ ആദരിച്ചു ഇത്രയും ജനങ്ങളുടെ മുമ്പിൽ വെച്ച്. അത് അള്ളാഹു ഇവർക്ക് നൽകിയിരിക്കുന്ന അത് ഒരു മക്കളുടെ ബുദ്ധിയുടെ അടയാളമാണ്, വിശാല മനസ്സിന്റെ അടയാളമാണെന്ന് ഞാൻ പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്, വായിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. അള്ളാഹു ഖിയാമത്ത് നാൾ വരെ നിലനിർത്തി കൊടുക്കുമാറാകട്ടെ. ഇവരെയും അള്ളാഹു അനുഗ്രഹിക്കുമാറാകട്ടെ, ഇസ്സത്ത് നൽകി അനുഗ്രഹിക്കുമാറാകട്ടെ. നമ്മളെല്ലാവരെയും ഇതുപോലെ ഈ ബന്ധം സ്വർഗം വരെ അള്ളാഹു നിലനിർത്തി തന്നെ അനുഗ്രഹിക്കുമാറാകട്ടെ. ഇതിന് അവസരം നൽകിയ ഈ പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട ഇബ്രാഹിം ഹാജിക്കാരെ മക്കളോട്, നിങ്ങൾ അനോമിനിയുടെ എല്ലാവരോടും, നിങ്ങൾ എല്ലാവരോടും ഞാൻ നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തിക്കൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ വാക്കുകൾ നിർത്തുകയാണ്. വാഹിർ ദുആഇ അൽഹംദുലില്ലാഹി റബ്ബിൽ ആലമീൻ.
Now, it would not be complete if we don't thank our dear and beloved and respected faculties. So I'd like to call first Dr. Salimullah Khan, Principal, PA College of Pharmacy. Please come on to the dais. And I would like the dignitaries on the dais to please give them the token of appreciation. I would be calling the names one by one. Dr. Sayyad Amin Ahmed, Dean Student Affairs, PA Educational Trust and Director, MBA. Dr. Asia Hazarina, Associate Professor, Department ECE. Dr. Krishna Prasad, Principal, HOD, Department of BT, PA College of Engineering. Dr. Ramesh MK, Principal, PA College of Engineering. Sir. Dr. Ronald Walder, Associate Professor, Department BT. Dr. Sharmila Kumari, Vice Principal, PA College of Engineering. Dr. Sarfraz J. Hashim, Principal, PA First Grade. Mr. Abdul Hamid, In Charge, Exam Section, PA College of Engineering. Mr. Abdul Hamid K, Cashier, Account Department. Mr. Abdul Harris TD, Purchase Manager. Farzan, yes. Mr. Abdul Qadir B, Office Superintendent. Mr. Deepak, Accountant. Mr. Hamza, System Admin. Mr. Ismail Khan, Principal, PA Polytechnic. Mr. Ismail Shafi, HOD, Department of Physics. Mr. Izzuddin, Khatib, Pays Masjid. Mr. Mohammad H, Office Assistant. Mr. Mohammad Sirajuddin, Mess Supervisor. Mr. Mohammad Hussain, Placement Officer. Mr. Muralidharan, Assistant Librarian. Mr. Rajesh, Plumber. Dear audience, these are the people who have been associated with PACE for more than 20 years and they are being recognized for their service. And the easiest thing that we all can do is to say thank you. So I think that is that the culture that we should instill in our children. Please, thank you and sorry. So we are going to use the word thank you today to all these respected members and the faculty who have been with the PACE family since its inception. Mr. Srikumar P, accountant. Miss Afifa Salim, principal, PA Institute of Physiotherapy. Mrs. Hemalata, office assistant. Mrs. Kavita B, office assistant. Mrs. Sakina, assistant professor, Department of CS. Mrs. Sumaya UV, office assistant. I'd like to thank whoever and all the students or the alumni who are here in this audience. And I know many of you all have gone for their dinner, but I would like to really thank you all for your patience and also in sitting here and to appreciate this gesture. Please, you can clap yourselves. It's the culture. It's the culture which we all have been brought up in. That shows when you do this, the small gesture is what you care.
With all due respect to the lady, നല്ല 20 ആയ ആൾക്കാരില്ല. ഇറ്റ്സ് ഓൾ ദ ഡെലിഗേറ്റ്സ് ഫ്രം ദ അങ്ങനെ മനസ്സിലാണ് എല്ലാ 20 years ഇല്ല എല്ലാവരും ഡെലിഗേറ്റ്സ് ഫ്രം മാംഗ്ലൂർ.
The awardees here are all delegates from Mangalore, and also some of the delegates have completed many years of their service with the institution. Lastly, I would like to call the strength and one of the backbone of PACE Education, Mr. Sharafuddin PK, the Assistant General Manager, PACE Education. Dear dignitaries, please be seated. We'll wind up in 5 more minutes. Okay. So basically, we had planned something more, but I think the tummy calls have, yeah, more important, and many have gone. Please be seated. Just 5 minutes. We'll have a vote of thanks and we'll wind this up. We will do with the crowd that we have here. It's not complete if I do not thank the ad hoc committee. I am not naming them, but there's been 10, 15 of us who have been actively working last 2 to 3 months for the football event and also for this event tirelessly, finding time every weekend. I think we know who they are, and they should be clapped themselves. We all should clap. And also, one message that I would like to give to all the alumni batch members is that I know everybody's busy, but you would have one of your batchmate or maybe two of your batchmate maybe involved in this committee or in some committee and going for the meetings. But please support them, appreciate them, and also give them the push so that they can do something more. It's not easy for all to find time. We have got flexible jobs, different jobs. So just appreciate your friends and your batchmates who are able to go for these meetings and take these gatherings or this community further. And also, I would like to thank if Safe is here, Mr. Abdullah. Thank you for giving us Safe. Safe, he is a one man stop, and he has silently arranged everything for us, starting from the dais to the mics to the sofa, whatever the banners and everything what you see here. He's been coordinating even after doing this month long of your celebrations. Yeah, he's an alumni as well, but he's been really silently working, and he really deserves a thank you note. And it's selfish of me, but I would like to thank. Yeah, Saif, we'll give a memento. Come, Saif, just take this. Edto. Huh? Are- Yes. Are- ಇದೆ? Mic ಅದ? ಅದೇ ಆಯ್ತು ಅದು. Also, the mic operators, they can come. They would feel appreciated if they get memento. Please come. Yes. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಇಡ್ತಾರೆ. Wasim and Tafsir. Thank you, Wasim and Tafsir. Yes. Siraja. Siraj. Thank you, Siraj. One more line. I'm really proud of one thing what PA has given me, and that's my better half. And I would take this stage, this opportunity to thank the PA. Well, my wife is here. She's also actively involved in all the events that we have here. And a big thank you to you. Many better halves are there, and there are a lot of success stories in that way as well. I think that should be another evening for it. Oh, so that's it. Thank you. And I would like to call Safwan. Safwan, please give the vote of thanks. And also, I would like to add one more thing. We have something created called the Pace Connect. It's just recently conceptualized. We need to take it further. And I'm sure your a batch designate would have shared the links in your WhatsApp groups. Please fill in the Excel sheet so that we can create a PACE alumni portal. It would be easy for all the freshers to see what the jobs are available, and also for business individuals to connect, and because we have space, we have the numbers, we can do something. But please give in your names and fill in the Excel sheet so that we can create this. We're all IT specialists. We can create a software. We have the manpower. We have the infrastructure as well. So we will do that under the leadership of Hisham and his team. They have created something called the Pace Connected. Inshallah, maybe in the 6 months down the lane, we will have that live. I have been taking the mic. I will give to Safwan to give the vote of thanks. The other program, actually, what we have scheduled was We have a set of 25, 30 questions we will pass around, and it would be something randomly about the hostel or the library or the canteen or the blue books or your professor or your angry professor, and somebody to share an anecdote. But we don't have the crowd. Maybe we'll try to do that at the open mic near the dinner section. So, but I would like to thank you from bottom of my heart and from all my alumni members that for what you have given us today. Nobody does this. Nobody does this, and you really should be thanked. Thank you. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Inshallah, inshallah, sir. Safwan, over to you.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, everyone. My duty here is to give the vote of thanks. But before that, as Shaheen said, we thought about giving the mics, open mics, and somebody will talk about the hostel, someone will talk about the blue books. We had this intention, but I really want to say something to the directors and the management and everyone sitting over here. I thought somebody will take this topic or someone will say about it. That is about the food of PA hostel. Oh my God. I think each and every one over here can relate, right? We all. Yes, Harisha is here. When I saw Harisha and people, I just hugged him. Musafa did Musafa with him, and I said, "Sir, do you remember me?" So then only I got this opportunity. I should say about it. The food we had in PA college, every college students or every college were jealous of us. They used to say, the food you are having in the PA college, sir, please maintain the same because after I have passed like 15 years before. Thank you very much. Very great to hear. And it is 15 years before I passed out, and still I am remembering about it. So you can think. And we have an anthem. I don't know because the faculties or the directors don't know. We have an anthem which says, പഠിച്ചില്ലേലും നിങ്ങളുടെ തടി നന്നാക്കാൻ നിങ്ങൾ പോന്നോളി PMS-ലോട്ട്. And I would in front of the directors, I would like to say this full anthem we students have created during our tenure. Please, the 13 batch.
Vada, vada.
തുടങ്ങിടട്ടെ നമ്മൾ പിയക്കാറ് ഇവിടെ വന്നുള്ള നമ്മുടെ കിടിലൻ കഥ. തുടങ്ങിടട്ടെ നമ്മൾ പിയക്കാറ് ഇവിടെ വന്നുള്ള നമ്മളെ കിടിലൻ കഥ. എൻജോയ്മെന്റ് വേണമെങ്കിൽ വന്നോളി, PA കോളേജ് ഓഫ് എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗിൽ ചേർന്നോളി. പഠിച്ചില്ലേലും നിങ്ങളെ തടി നന്നാക്കാം, നിങ്ങൾ പോന്നോളി PMS-ലേക്ക്. തുടങ്ങിടട്ടെ നമ്മൾ പ്രിയക്കാര് ഇവിടെ വന്നുള്ള നമ്മുടെ കിടിലൻ കഥ. Thank you. And I'm going back to my duty because I have to say about the food, or else, So I would like to thank each and every one, first of all, who have came over here. They have spent, and especially their families who have nothing related to the alumni or PA college. Still, they are spending 3 hours or 4 hours here. I would really thank them and the directors and each and everyone who has given us this opportunity, and the team over here, the ad hoc committee or whatever you call it. This each individual has contributed each and every day to their limits. Thank you guys, thank you each one of you, and whoever take the time and came over here, whoever participated in each and every events. Thank you. I thank once again the management and the college and everyone who was the part of this program. Thank you very much. Thank you. we are not giving a full stop over here. So we have every time we have to say something. So we are having an iftar meet on March 1 for the PA alumni whoever are in UAE. So each batchmates will be batch coordinators will be contacting you. We'll have a iftar meet again. Please block your calendars, everyone. March 1st we are meeting again.